Item लिखाएगी क्या? वो उसे फाइल है. Yes. What do you want?
Specifically adjourned to 11th.
Sir, I will mention there is a limit, sir. First slot I have kept it for mention. You have not come. Tomorrow we mention. No problem. Tomorrow. Mention
Item number
tomorrow.
1.
Today this slot is over. I've wasted so much time in adjourning matters, and you are coming at any time whenever you like. No, that can't be allowed.
Good. Yeah.
I'm
Item number
accommodating everybody, and
I-
we are just.
I-
So we should also understand the constraint of the
ସକାଳୁ
court.
ସେପଟେ ରହିଯାଉଛି
What to do? Represent to your junior or somebody. Yes.
Item 1, my lord, the order dated 18/4/2023 has not yet been complied with, my lord.
What is the order, sir?
Order was to, my lord, consider the grievance of the petitioner. He has
Consider the grievance of the petitioner.
my lord.
Is it an order?
Yes.
This is representation disposal.
My lord.
And again, the against whom you have made who is the officer?
Collector.
She's no more there. Collector. She's no more.
In the
collector,
meantime, she was.
somebody else has come. So how the personally?
At that point, when the
But
content.
now you have to change the name.
My lord, I will then.
Amend that.
My lord, I will
She's
file.
no more collector there.
My lord.
So, learn concept of the petitioner is granted 3 days time to
My lord.
amend the custodial.
My lord.
Okay. Next.
Item number 2.
May I please alert? The petition is the
18. Yes.
the second round writ application lordship. First round your lordship directed to consider the representation lordship order is at page 19 lordship.
There, don't say all these orders, don't show me. The representation order, there's nothing to see. Should I get anything from that?
Your lordship filed the
Representation,
order.
I don't see. Tell me what is the issue. Straight come to the.
Issue your lordship the amendment of the bylaws.
Hmm.
So far the present petitioner is the member of Rayagada District Athletic Association lordship.
What is your grievance, sir?
My grievance lordship.
Straight come to the point. Yes,
Yes,
what is your
lordship.
grievance?
The grievance lordship, there is a resolution dated 31/5/2023 lordship.
Hmm.
So far the membership fee is concerned, as per bylaw, it was 100. Now it has enhanced to 1000. And so far the qualification to contest the election, that was matriculation previously. Now in the committee, they have decided it should be +2
Hmm.
to contest the election.
Okay.
And so far sports certificate qualification lordship.
Hmm.
Earlier occasion there was state level or district level he has to play a lordship.
Hmm.
But now there is decided that anyone who has played in state level thrice and 5 times in district level.
Hmm. So what is
Due-
your grievance?
Due to this,
So because of the USA, because
I am unable to contest the election lordship. I am unable to participate
if
in
they have decided their bylaws permits that, why?
No.
What? How the court will interfere?
in the bylaw lordship, there was in 2023 lordship, this decision has been made, which challenging which
this
I
is
have-
this is a sports body.
my lord.
If they have decided to enhance
no, my humble
eligibility
submission,
criteria,
lordship,
how the court will?
due to internal dispute lordship, only to debar me from the contesting election lordship, this qualification. So far the enhancement of a fee is right.
If they want to have better
what is
people,
the
quality
what-
people,
yeah,
good
yeah,
sportsmen, what is the harm in that?
Your lordship kindly appreciate what is the difference between qualification having matric and +2.
Okay, I'm
So far
issuing
the
notice.
sports
I'm
is
issuing notice. Sir.
My
Issue
lord.
notice to the opposite party. Which is the opposite party, state and
All the state authority, only association is the notice private party.
okay. Sub a copy on Mr. Mahapatra.
All state party.
For the petitioner to sub a copy on the opposite party. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Mahapatra waves up notice on behalf of all the opposite parties. List the matter on. Where is the election?
No, election date has not been fixed.
So
Only
there is no hurry.
no.
Anyway, list the matter on 25th.
My lord.
से
25th.
concept आसीगले 11 section 11A जे बार my lord.
Let him come now. We'll see that. At least he should justify his fees, na? So notice has been issued, at least he should justify. Okay, next.
Item number 3.
Plus posted to is that?
25th.
My lord, item number 3. My lord, I
Yes.
will VC, my lord. That is one time
Yes.
settlement. I will serve a copy to the IndusInd Bank, my lord. Ramchandra Panigrahi. I will take instruction, your lord.
You have served copy?
No, I will
Is
serve
it-
copy. This is the first time.
Is he present? No.
No, my lord, I am in VC, my lord. I will serve a copy, your lordship, taken up next
Oh,
week,
you
my
will
lord.
serve copy.
My
The
lord.
first time? Okay.
First time, my lord. First
Lord
time.
Counsel for the petitioners, is directed to serve a copy of the writ petition on Mr. Ramachandra Panigrahi. He usually appears for the, what is it, IndusInd Bank?
IndusInd Bank, my lord. my lord.
IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank. List the matter on 29th.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
There's no urgency?
My lord, urgency is there, my lord. That is OTS only. One time settlement. Your lordship be taken up next week, any day. Your lordship next week or
Let it come on 29 then. Next week, 29.
29, my lord, my lord, my lord.
Okay.
My lord.
No, I'm asking because if there is really any urgency, there is the property is going to be auction,
No,
something
no,
like
no,
that,
no,
then
no.
I
No,
can
my lord,
fix
your
a short, I will give a short date.
No, my lord. Your lordship be
So
totally.
you are comfortable. Okay, no problem. Next. Next.
Item number 4.
Four.
Matter relating to the crop insurance millers.
Hmm.
Lordship, crop.
That batch of matters.
29th, your
Yeah.
lordship fix it to.
So let the matter
Your
be
lordship only
tagged
issue-
along with that batch.
Issue notice to the opposite party for 10 year. Reliance insurance, general insurance. Other is the state authority.
ठीक है. Issue notice to the opposite parties.
Number 10.
Number 10 by registered post. And all other opposite party be served through the counsel for the state. Mr. Mishra.
My lord, one extra copy be given to me.
Notice, but Lordship, in my brief that I've been given by my learned senior, Lordship, Annexure 5 to Annexure 9 are missing, my lord.
Give a proper copy, sir. Sir, give a proper copy. When the copy which you are filing, exact copy should be served on them.
Exact.
Not just you trying to just
I'll give another.
just a copy you are giving the everything in order. How will you contest the case? Huh? Give a proper copy with all the documents.
I'll give.
All
One
the
more.
proper pagination, everything. Whatever you are filing in the court,
Lord.
the same copy should be given to you.
Lots.
One more copy to me, my lord, to take instruction
You are
from
for-
Union of India.
Union of India,
Union of
Union of India.
Also give
I'll
a copy.
And my presence may be noted, my lord.
Yes.
Mr. A. Rautre.
Okay.
A. Rautre, Senior
29.
Panel Counsel.
Okay. Senior Standing Counsel, Union of India. Yes, next.
Then-
Let it
then
come on
what-
that day. Next, go the
29.
20.
10 ku notice.
Huh?
Opposite party number 10. my lord.
By registered post.
My-
Request will be filed within 3 days, 3 working days from today.
My lord.
3 working days. Next. Next.
Item 5.
5.
That the batch matter, Lordship, 24-hour medicines of inside the medical.
Your Lordship has already heard and it has.
Let it be tagged along with that.
Order has been resolved.
अच्छा. I would have done similar order. Okay. Place the matter on 29th. After that order, the same thing will happen.
Well,
Okay, next.
Lordship, I filed a IA application
IF or what?
not to take any coercive action till then. Lordship.
Okay, no course action. The, is it numbered?
That's all.
Yes.
Okay, I have no course action till the next date. Till the next date, huh? Next. Okay, next.
Item 6.
Urgent copy. Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, it is a matter relating to
Item
the
6, item 6.
my lord,
Okay. You are for the petitioner.
petition.
Who is for the opposite party? First time.
My lord,
What is the issue?
my lord, it is a matter relating to the issuance of a loan clearance certificate in favor of the petitioner.
You have paid the entire loan?
My lord, the petitioner took.
Have you repaid the entire loan amount?
My lord, I am not personally liable to pay the loan amount.
Who are you? Are you guarantor?
No, I am the secretary to the SHG. In the capacity of a secretary to that SHG,
Hmm.
I took the loan in 2008. After 14 years.
Sir, have you paid the loan amount? Have you paid repaid the entire loan amount?
My lord,
You may be secretary, you may be president, doesn't matter.
my lord, I have filed this writ petition in personal capacity, my lord. I
How
am
does it
not,
matter, sir? So you are, see, when who has executed the loan agreement?
My lord,
Who has executed the loan? Answer my question. Who has executed the loan agreement?
Secretary of the SSG.
So you have executed the loan agreement and you are saying you are
My
not
lord,
liable.
I am not the secretary.
You may not be. Your name is there, sir. You may be secretary, whatever. Post may come and go, but if the person is there, why should they catch somebody else when your name is there? Unless the loan amount is paid, it can't be repaid. Sorry. They shall not release any document.
My lord,
It's the policy of the bank.
my family, any of the family member, my family member is not able to take the loan from.
Family member, huh? Which bank? Which bank, sir?
Odisha Gramya Bank.
Odisha Gramya Bank.
My lord.
Who is the counsel for Odisha Gramya Bank? Aravinda Mohanty. Give a copy to Mr. Aravinda Mohanty. Like Alan counsel the petitioner to serve a copy on Mr. Aravinda Mohanty, who usually appears on behalf of Odisha Gramya Bank. Odisha Gramya Bank? Utkal, bhai, not Odisha. Utkal Gramya Bank. Bank ra naam bhi koi par not hikri. Utkal Gramya Bank.
My Odisha Gramya Bank, Annex 2.
Now it has been changed to Utkal Gramya Bank.
My lord.
So you have to change the name.
My lord, already Annex 2, Odisha Gramya Bank.
Odisha Gramya Bank.
My lord.
Anyway, give him a copy. We'll see that
My
later.
lord.
Now I give him a copy. I'll list the matter on 29th. 29th. Will you ask for any IA? I mean, interim relief?
My lord, I am not.
No? Okay. I'm asking. I don't know. If any coercive action is there, then I can. You are not asking, then what can I? I can't help. Okay.
Item number 7.
7.
My lord, posting data.
29. 29.
Good, huh?
Actually, pollution control code is changed.
29th April, you're saying. This matter was in 29th April.
No, urgent.
Which one?
Item 6.
6th, why are you telling that in the 7th? What is this? 6th or 29th April? Yes. 7.
Item 7.
Lord,
Mr.
I beg to appear.
Yes, sir.
Lord, I appear. Can your lordships hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Now, my lord, this is a case challenging a closure order issued by the Pollution Board, my lord, in Odisha, closing, my lord, a running thermal plant without any real cause. We are supplying power to the state, my lord, and suddenly it has been closed without any application of mine. My lord, what is important is an order has been passed under 2 sections, your lordship may note, my lord. One is, my lord, section 31A, kindly note that.
Yes.
31A, my lord, capital A, my lord, of the Air Act, and the other is, my lord, 33A of the Water Act.
Yes.
Now, just to tell your lordship, my lord, the Water Act direction under 33A is appealable under 33B to the NGT.
Yes.
But an order under 31 capital A of the Air Act is not appealable under 31B of the Air Act to NGT. This is a composite order passed, my lord, under both the acts, and therefore I have filed a writ petition, my lord, following the dictum of the Supreme Court in, my lord, that case of Starlight.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. So that was only to show, my lord, that we have filed a writ petition because we cannot file. If your lordship will have a look, my lord, does your lordship have the act?
Yes. I've.
Kindly see the Air Act, my lord.
Yes.
31, my lord, is an appeal.
Yes.
This is an appeal, my lord, to the appellate authority. Now see 31 capital A, my lord.
Yes.
Notwithstanding any other law as a subject, the central government may give, board may exercise power under the act, issue any directions to any person, etc., who will comply. So in my case, my lord, a direction is issued under 31A to close, which I will show. Now see 31B. 31B, my lord, is the second appeal, which is provided only against orders under 31. Your lordship will find 31A is missing under 31B. Therefore, my lord, I can't file an appeal under 1. I can only find in 1. Now, before I show to your lordship, my lord, the judgment in Starlight, your lordship has seen the operative order. Then I will make a comment, my lord, on the operative order.
Yes.
The operative order, my lord, is at 182, my lord. Let me show your lordship the
That will be
direction.
page 28 of the internal page 28, paragraph 35.
Manupatra.
Manupal.
No, I am not on that. Because I am showing from the paper book.
Okay, paper book.
That page 183 is operative person.
182
Okay.
bottom. 182 bottom.
182.
Whereas from the persisting non-compliance, it is observed you have failed to adopt zero level discharge and failed to comply with the consent terms and provisions of so and so, and under kindly mark, my lord, 21 and 31 capital A.
Yes.
And therefore, on the next page, by virtue of powers conferred under 31A of the Air Act and 33A of the Water Act, a composite order is passed revoking the consent to operate. So I was just showing you, that under 31A of the Air Act is not appealable. The same thing happened, in the Supreme Court. Just see that. So the writ issue, is out of the picture. The judgment of the Supreme Court, this Manupatra can be handed over to your lordships,
Yes, I have that copy.
Your lordships have. Your lordship will turn to para 35, my lord, towards the end of the papers.
35.
Yeah, 35.
Internal page 28.
28, yes. Your lordship will see the heading, my lord. Identical position, order passed under 33A and 31A of the Air Act, just like my case.
Yes.
Now your lordship will find third, fourth line, my lord. What is important to note is that whereas 33BC read with so and so makes it clear the directions at 33A are appealable, while directions, please mark, under 31A of the Air Act are not appealable. In fact, the scheme in the is that direction 31A are not appealable.
Yes.
That being so, the aforesaid orders being composite orders, like in my case, issued under both the acts, it is not possible to split and to say that they affect water and therefore they are appealable, etc. And therefore, my lord, their lordships held that, my lord, a writ petition would lie.
Yes.
So, my lord, so we are out of the way, my lord, insofar as maintainability is concerned. Now, my lord, kindly note, my lord, let me go back, my lord, to the closure order for a second.
Yes.
Come back to the order, your lordship will find in 182.
Yes.
Now, my lord, the only ground taken here in the second last recital at 182, last 4 lines, it is revealed that wastewater is discharged in the Custodial Nala, leading to the rigor, and your unit has failed to achieve, please mark, zero level discharge condition, which is a violation of the CTO. That is one, and you have not complied with most of the conditions. Second part is completely vague. Now, my lord, please note, I will now show you that ZLD is not a condition of the consent to operate. Now, let
What is
us
that? ZLD?
Zero level
Oh,
discharge.
zero level discharge. Okay.
Which means, my lord, which means that there should be no discharge whatsoever. That's the idea. Now, if your lordship come back to the consent to operate at page 55, and I will show you, my lord, that this order is completely, my lord, arbitrary and bereft of any, my lord, application of mine.
Yes. Page 55.
55.
Yeah.
Your lordship will find 23rd March 23. It is a consent order, my lord. It is middle of the page. It is valid, my lord, till 31st of March 25, which is next year. Now your lordship will find the conditions are set out. Then there are some special conditions for us which are set out.
In the consent order, where is that the JLD thing?
I am showing you. So kindly, my lord, turn to additional conditions at page 64.
Yes.
The condition is exactly the opposite of ZLD. They say you should be discharging.
Now just look at this plot. Additional conditions, page 64. See item number 4.
Yes.
All surface runoff treated water shall be reused to the maximum and water to be discharged after meeting standards. So runoff water to be reused, balance to be discharged in the nala. Now pause here for a minute. This is completely opposite, my lord, to the concept of zero level discharge, which means that there will be no discharge.
Yes.
Here there are two positions. You will use.
But
whatever-
how will the company run if there is no discharge?
that I don't understand, my lord. And there is no term. There is no term of ZLD. Now, my lord, it
That
becomes
maybe
better and
that discharge should have been not zero level. Instead, it should be the polluted water.
I agree.
After being treated.
After it is being treated, it should have been discharged. That's
correct. Simple. Now, my lord, it gets better and better. So I get a show cause notice. I give a reply. Now I want to show you, my lord. Just turn, my lord, to one document which is 177. Something very important.
which one?
177.
177.
These are proceedings, my lord, prepared by the board of the personal hearing granted to us, my lord, on 5th of April. 177. So this
Yes.
is, my lord, they gave a notice, I gave a reply. Now, my lord, look at the chart. They have prepared a chart themselves. Issues in the notice and compliance by the party. Kindly see 1, 2. It goes on and on. Your lordship, see 9 for a second. Just as an example, they have put in bold, my lord, that
Yes.
installation of sprinklers to be by September 24. Item 10 in bold, that there is a shed.
That sprinkler has been installed.
It is
Is only an instance. I am only showing you, my lord, an instance where in 9 and 10, what they have put in bold is what has to be done. That's all. Now kindly turn, my lord, to item number 4 on the next page.
Additional conditions.
Yes.
On the top is additional conditions which I showed to your lordships at
Yes.
179. Now see 4. Existing surface runoff treatment of so and so is inadequate for treatment of runoff water. Unit has installed one number having capacity which is found to be inadequate. For treatment, the unit needs to vice versa. So they say it is inadequate. You can make it up by addition. No problem. Now see, my lord, item 5. Drainage is connected to Kakida Nala, part of which is treated, major part is directly discharged. Answer. Unit has not provided a separate drainage. Further, it has connected the drain. Moreover, unit has not adopted a ZLD and the wastewater is discharged. Now see, my lord, their direction. Unit will make different drainage system for Kakudia and for the runoff plant. There is no direction here saying that if you don't do something, you are going to be closed. So they say you have installed some unit for, my lord, item number 4. That may be small. In item number 5, you are doing something not fully. And
SRTS was done with their approval.
And this SRTS was done in paragraph 4. And in 5, they say, my lord, you make a different system. All right, I will make the different system. But this is not, my lord, this is issued on 5th of April. This is issued on 5th of April. And your lordship may now come to page 162. 162.
Yes.
In this regard, I have given, my lord, see the statement at 162. We are a responsible unit, my lord. We are not a fly-by-night operator. See the, my lord, comment in 162. See
Yes.
the left side. Drainage system of the plant connected to Kakinada Nala which is to be treated. Same thing, my lord, which I showed you. See my answer. It is a new suggestion. We will separate the nala from the runoff water. This project is incentive and time consuming. We will complete, my lord, by 31st of December 2024. And now, my lord, your lordship may come back to the order of closure. They don't consider, my lord, their own chart. They don't consider page 162, and they say at 182 bottom again, my lord. 182, page 182.
Yes.
The second last recital, my lord, you were called for a personal hearing, etc., etc. It was received that wastewater is discharged, so unit has failed to achieve ZLT, which is a violation. Further, you have not complied with most of the conditions. What is all this, my lord? You don't care to read that there is no ZLT. You don't care to read your own chart. You don't care to read 162. I am not, my lord, an irresponsible person, and therefore you close a unit, my lord. I employ 1,500 people. This is a heat wave going on in the state. Power is being supplied in a casual manner, my lord. You suddenly switch off. It is not an ignition in a car that you switch off and switch on. And my lord, it will create havoc for the plant, for the workers, for power situation. One more thing I wanted to say. My lord, sorry, one more thing.
Yes.
See, my lord, 179, what I was showing to you, lordship, item 4 and 5.
179.
I showed you items 4 and 5, my lord. At
Yes.
179. See, my lord, the last note at the foot. Further, the arrow of the State Pollution Board, Hon'Ble, intimated that compliance to show cause notice is yet to be verified. Please mark this.
Yes.
So this is dated 5th of April. This is the chart. Final verification is yet to be done, my lord. And the closure order is dated 6th of April. So within 24 hours, after saying we will verify, after looking at the chart, after looking at 162, my undertaking, throwing everything to the winds, my lord, at page 182, a casual stop notice, my lord, is issued as if it is a small, my lord, item that I am building a hut or something. I am, my lord, employ 1,500 people. This is, my lord, procedurally wrong. It is arbitrary. It is without application of mind and without application of mind to the relevant material which is available on record. It is my respectful submission.
Okay, I'm issuing notice. I'm issuing notice with the IA.
Yeah, and my lord, I am saying, your lordship, may, my lord, grant a stay of the operation of this order. Otherwise, I have to close.
Yes.
I may also tell you, my lord.
Okay,
IA is 515.
Your lordship,
okay, I'm issuing notice, Mr. Roti.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
Issue notice. Challenges the order number 5396 dated 6/4/2024, issued by the State Pollution Control Board, Odisha, revoking the consent to operate dated 23rd March 2023 by the exercise of power. 1A of the air, bracket of private, 1981, and section 33A of water, bracket prevention and control of pollution, and further seeking direction for the closure, further directing, further issue direction for the closure of operation of the whole thermal power plant forthwith, on the ground that the petitioner is discharging wastewater directly to the Nala leading to Tikira River, which is arbitrary. Full stop. To consider the petition, Mr. Roti submits that the order passed by the Pollution Control Board is arbitrary and violative of the principle of national justice. It further submit that the petition, the opposite party, number 2, has passed the closing notice in a harshest manner without going into the page 182. If further read to the notice of this court regarding the proceedings of the personal hearing with the petitioner company, wherein the petitioner and the officers of the regional office of the SPC board attended the meeting through virtual mode and made their presentation. So in the clause 4, order. Now, all the drains around the coal circle, ash handling area and power plant area, fully so we will be cleaning the area in regular manner. It's 9, 10, good. Any page 178, 9, 10. 177. Come to 182, 182. However, the opposite party, Pollution Control Board, has highlighted that the compliance work progress made by the unit as stated in the notice, reveals that the wastewater directly discharged to Akudia Nala leading to the Tikra River, and the unit has failed to achieve ZLD condition, which is a serious violation of CTO conditions. Accordingly, the petitioner company has been the opposite party has revoked the consent to operate granted to the unit Vide office letter 4506 23 and 23 and directing the closure of the petition of the unit in violation of section 31A of Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1988 1 and section 33 of Water Control of Pollution 74. In view of the above, let notice be issued to OP number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Land Council for the State, Mr. Mishra, waives of notice on behalf of 1, 3,
4, your lordship, 4, 7, 8 and 9.
4, 7, 8,
8
and
and
9.
9.
My lords.
Let notice be, let a copy of the petition be served on Mr. Mishra.
Extra copy, sir.
That pollution, not and pollution control board.
Yes.
Thus appears, Mr.
Mr. Mishra appear, no?
I will serve.
Bhanji appears.
Mr. Mahanti, Mr. Bibu, Mr. Das.
Sushant Mishra. Mr. Sushant Mishra. Okay, let a copy of the petition be served on Mr. Sushant Mishra.
Yes, yes.
Who usually appears for the pollution control board during the course of the day.
Lordship.
During the course of the day. And which for the Union of India? Union of India? Anybody?
Union of India, the central government is there.
Well,
Mr. Padhi
a
is there.
copy of the petition be served on
Mr. Padhi.
Mrs. Padhi, Leonard, Deputy Solicitor General of India. That's all. There is no any, then Mahanadi Coalfield is also submitted.
OP number 4 and
Mahanadi
5 and
Coalfield is
6, I
a-
will take note.
5 and 6
Mahanadi.
notice.
Devraj Mahanti appears
A
notice.
copy of the writ petition be served by Mr. Devraj Mahanti,
Not sure.
who usually appears on behalf of Mahanadi Coalfield Limited. And this Tata Power, who is for Tata Power? Anybody appearing for Tata Power?
Notice has to go inside.
Okay, let notice be issued to OP number 6 by registered post. OP number 6.
Consequential, sir.
I
They will
comply.
not distribute the power. They
In
will
meantime, there shall be stay of operation of impugn letter dated 5/4/2024.
6-4. Not 6-4.
Issued by the police part number 2, intimating the proceedings of personal hearing dated 23.
Not the order is 6th of April.
So let me say 5.
Both,
No,
both.
So 6th of April.
Okay, 5.
6th of April.
You have written both. 5.
Page 183, if your lordship looks at.
No, your prayer. complete
Oh,
prayer.
prayer.
Your lordship is
The
right.
lordship may confine
Your
it to
lordship is
6th.
right. It should be 6th of April only.
Okay, 6th of the impugn letter dated 6 April 2024, and next under annexation 10, issued by the OP number 2, revoking the consent to operate dated 23/3/2023, and for closure of the operation of the plant forthwith pending disposal of the petition.
I'm very grateful.
List the matter on which date will be suitable to all the parties.
Milord, your lordship may
Immediately.
put it in July, Milord. I would like to come to Odisha and argue the case.
Okay, July, let it come in July then.
Third week of July, Milord.
In the meantime, if there is any discharge, effluent discharge, everything, please take care of that.
I will.
No, that will do.
see, Milord.
Yeah.
So there is no
Okay.
effluent discharge. In fact, it is treated and then discharged.
Yes, I will do that, Milord. I will ensure. If your lordship may consider putting it on 25th of July.
25th of July.
Not Mr. Mishra appears with me.
And I have the privilege of appearing.
No,
before
but
the-
Yes.
I have a complaint against him, Milord. He should have been campaigning in the state. He's not doing that. He's earning money here in Delhi.
We love to hear you physically.
Both of us will come, Milord. Very, very grateful.
Grateful to my.
Very
Yes.
grateful.
So we do list actually. We are also appearing. So
I have given the list.
Names, give it
I have
the
given the list.
appearance memo.
grateful.
DPO.
Next.
Item number 8.
May I please, Lordship? But the petition is the guarantor.
Yes.
Petition the guarantor has stood and given his residential property as mortgage to the OP partner 1 and 2 and for sanction of 25 lakhs.
Yes.
And the OP number 3 in course of operation of the account has defaulted in payment and ultimately paid 25 lakhs by way of a check for settlement the loan dues.
Okay.
This check was presented by the bank that has been dishonored. Bank has issued 138 notice and ultimately filed 1cc case number so and so pending before the JMFC Cutoff, my lord.
Okay.
Now, in the meantime, your lordship, for kindly, my lord's perusal, one important letter has issued a bank to me, my lord. That is page 40, item 7, annex 7, wherein owing my own responsibility is continue to pay the interest component. Bank has assured me not to proceed against me and to make the account NPA. And you continue to pay. And since you have already proceeded against the OP number 3 for realization the money, I have done that. But at the moment, what happened to the bank? Bank again issued under the 13 to notice. Yes, my lord. 13 to notice and 13 for notice. Now I'm going to sold out my property. I advise my client, you do one thing, you pay 25 lakhs to the bank for one-time settlement. Then the bank be directed to release the proper title deeds, everything, and whatever the outcome come up from that criminal proceeding from the OP number 3, that will bank will refund to you along with the interest, and the bank will take immediate expeditious steps for disposal of the same. That is, I have brought the my lord that DD my lord.
Okay. So why don't
Yes, ma'am.
settle it?
Yes, my lord.
Then
will be closed.
give that DD to
My lord.
DD of 25 lakh.
25. Lord's that.
So you have you don't have any problem?
No,
Accepting.
but what is submission is that 1cc case should continue.
No. Yes, no. Continue. That is disposed of expeditiously because you are not taking any steps. Your bank. In one hand, you are taking
Let
steps.
me do one thing. If you are agreeable to taking that amount and
Adjust the same and refund my,
all the consequent proceeding will be just dropped.
my lord.
You take steps.
Yes, my lord. Your submission is not that.
No, no, my submission is, my lord, lordship bank should be directed to take expeditious steps for disposal of the same, my lord. Because unless that is disposed of authorized.
Transfer the petitioner and over a draft, demand draft of rupees 25 lakh to the council for the bank in order to settle the
Loan account.
amount. And the bank has accepted it. So, in view of the amount submitted by the the draft submitted by the petitioner, the bank shall take steps to
Expeditious disposal of the one case.
to dispose of the pending cases as expeditiously as possible. According to disposal. Disposal for the
Oh, my lord, the lordship will direct them to refund my all after closure, document my all the mortgage deeds and all the title deeds, everything.
the bank is directed to return all the property related documents
Right.
submitted by
Within one due certificate, my lord.
along with the NOC and within 15 days from today.
My lord. And also, but lordship, unless that part of the state ଟଙ୍କା ପାଇଗଲୁ ଚୁପିନ ବସିଯିବ ଆଉ କିଛି step ନେବେ
Within 15 days from today.
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା କରି ଯୋଉ 1cc case pending matter under
That
annexed.
will take this take as expeditiously as possible. How can I say that?
No, no, no. ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ because it was 18, my lord.
Case, our evidence
It is a case of 2018.
They will do that. So I am not going to. I've just taken as expeditiously as possible.
And the amount realized from that proceeding shall be refunded by bank. Otherwise, observation or release देबेन तापर कई बैंक the report लिखी न थे.
And the amount related to the relate from the procedure.
OP number 3 from OP number 3 that will pay to me.
Actually, I write all.
नहीं लॉर्ड, so unless से कौन गोटे करे ताका काइन कोड तो लिखी न थे तो बैंक था.
No, I'll ask you.
फिर आउ थरे आसे के गोटे लाइन रखला.
They'll give you.
गोटे बोनाफाइड दउची जेमता मो एडवाइस मान के से एकता हम करचोंती. लॉर्ड सो एटलीस्ट लॉर्ड
Your client is very nice.
Yes, but only one line that amount recovered from the OP number 3 in the legal proceeding that will be refunded to the petitioner.
Which shall be recovered from the open number 3. Arising out of the legal proceeding shall be
Refunded to the petitioner.
refunded to the petitioner. Immediately
Obliged.
after the recovery.
Original copy. And से एपर्यंत न हो तो किसी कोर्स पे सेल्फ हेल्प नोटिस करते फिर अमाउंट जोड़ देवे टिल दे जो नो कोर्स एक्शन शैल टेकन मैटर.
चलो आपको पैसा मिल गया, आपका लोन खत्म हो गया, खत्म.
नहीं लॉर्डशिप नो कोर्स एक्शन शैल टेकन टिल ये जो सॉरी मतलब डिसीजन इज टेकन जो
और फिर कोर्स
नहीं बता जे बैंक था क्या जाने आप हजार बेटर नो मु आ कोन अधिक कहबी अपन लॉर्डशिप एवरीडे
the bank shall not take any coercive action against the petitioner.
obliged.
In the meantime, no? They are necessary, not necessary. Next.
Item number 9.
Your Lordship, 28 March, I directed to serve a copy upon Mr. Patel, who appears for this Sambalpur municipality.
I am
And I have
appearing
got-
for this.
What is it,
municipality.
Mr.?
There is noise pollution, a garage, my lord, in
Okay,
front of my.
You are for the municipality?
Yes, my lord.
So garage is inside the basti?
In front of, it's not Basti, in front of Moitapalli, it is in front of
Sir.
my village.
Basti means what? I mean, the habitation area is local भाषा basti है कौन? Basti वाला
Yes, my lord.
अपन भावंती खाली से तौली area का basti.
Nine.
हाँ. Basti can be even any basti है का.
Basati, Basati.
Yes.
My lord, kindly have a glance to the page 9.
Is it in the roadside?
No, it is personal interest of the petitioner. It is
Who is he? Who is he?
he is a inhabitants of the area.
It happened.
How far his house is from that particular
100 meters on.
Your what is that? Garage. କେତେ ଦୂର?
He has to say.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଘର କେତେ ଦୂର ସେ garage ଠୁ?
100 meters. ଏଠି ଫଟୋ ବି ଥିଲା ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଟିକେ
ସାର୍ ଫଟୋରେ ମୁଁ କଣ ଜାଣିବି? ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ନା।
100
କେତେ ଦୂର?
100 meters ଆଗରେ ଏଠି
100
ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଲ ବି ଅଛି ଅଙ୍ଗନବାଡି ର ଇଏ
ସ୍କୁଲ କେତେ ଦୂର ସେଠୁ
ସ୍କୁଲ ଲାଗିଛି
ଲାଗିଛି?
ଗ୍ୟାରେଜ
ହଁ,
अब
କେତେ
ये-
ଦୂର କୁହନ୍ତୁ ନା, ଲାଗିଛି ମାନେ ବହୁତ କଥା ଅଛି। କେତେ ଦୂର?
ମୁଁ ତ ଯାହା ଆଜ୍ଞା ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ମୁଁ ସେ ଜାଗାକୁ ଯାଇଛି
I got the instruction.
Yes,
The garage is not functioning.
ଦେଖ
ଗ୍ୟାରେଜ
Is he of the year 2008?
ନାଇଁ ଏବେ ଅଛି ଗ୍ୟାରେଜ
ନାଇଁ ନାହିଁ ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ନାହିଁ।
ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କ୍ଲାଏଣ୍ଟ କଣ ନିଶା ଖାଇକିରି ଫାଇଲ କରୁଥିଲା ନା? ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କେବେ କରିଥିଲେ? 2024 ରେ ଫାଇଲ କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
Document of 2008 and 17.
ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା କାଲିକି କହିବି
ନା ନା, ଗୋଟେ କଥା କହିଲେ 2000 ଏଇ ଯୋଉ
କଥାଟା ଅଛି ବୋଲି କଥା ହେଇଛି
ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇନଫରମେସନ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କହୁଛି ନାହିଁ,
ମୋର
ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲିଟି କହୁଛି ନାହିଁ।
ମୁଁ ତ ସେଇ ଜାଗା ଦେଖିନି, ତେଣୁ ଟିକେ ଗୋଟେ ସପ୍ତାହ ଦିଆ ମୁଁ କହିବି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଗ୍ୟାରେଜଟା ଅଛି
Fully gas.
ଆପଣ ବୁଲିକି ଆସିବେ,
ବୁଲିକି ନାହିଁ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ
ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ବୁଲି ବୁଲିକି ଆସିବେ,
ବୁଲିକି
ହୀରାକୁଦ ଡ୍ୟାମ ବୁଲି ବୁଲି ଦେଖିକି ଆସିବେ।
both of them both Mr. Guru and Mr. Moon might have visited said area
Mr. Moon is from Kalahandi, Mr. Guru is from
ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ବାଟ ଦେଇ କଳାହାଣ୍ଡି ବି ଯାଉ
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି, କଳାହାଣ୍ଡି ଅଲଗା ବାଟ ଅଛି, ଆପଣ ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି। ଓଡିଶାର ମ୍ୟାପ ତ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ।
ଭାଇ ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା କଳାହାଣ୍ଡି ଯାଇନି କି ସମ୍ବଲପୁର
କଣ ଅଛି? 25,000 କଷ୍ଟ ବାର ଦେବେ, ଏଥର ବାର
ସେ ଦେଇପାରିବେନି ମୁଁ ସେତିଟା
କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ବିଲକୁଲ ନାହିଁ। ଆପଣ ଆସିଲା ବେଳେ ତ ସବୁ ଏତେ
କାଲି କହିଦେବି
ନା ନା,
75
ଆପଣ ନେଇକି ଆସନ୍ତୁ। ଯଦି ଭୁଲ, ଯଦି ଆଜ୍ଞା
75 ବର୍ଷର ଲୋକ
ଯେ କଣଟା ହେଇଗଲା? 75 ବର୍ଷର ଲୋକ କଣ ଲୋକ ସେନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ ନା କଣ? ସେନ୍ସ ପଳେଇଛି
ମତେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କାଲି ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି
ସାର୍, ଯଦି that garage is not functioning and your person has filed here, tell your client to be ready with 25,000 for to be to the
ଫାଇଲ
bar.
କଲା ପରେ ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦେଇ
ଫାଇଲ କଲା ବନ୍ଦ କେତେ ଦିନ ପରେ?
ଏବେ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ହେଲା ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନଟା ତାପରେ ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦେଇ ପାରିଥାନ୍ତି, ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆମେ କେମିତି କହିବୁ?
ଫାଇଲ କଲା ପରେ ବନ୍ଦ କାହିଁ?
କରିଦେଇ ପାରିଥାନ୍ତି କିଏ ଡରିକିରି ବି
ଏଟା କେବେ ଫାଇଲ କଲେ ଏଟା ଆପଣ?
ମୁଁ 24 ରେ ଫାଇଲ କରିଛି।
ଆଉ ଏଟା କେବେଠୁ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଛି?
କେବେ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଛି କହୁନା?
Inquiry kala RI inquiry kala to bomb kala nahi.
Okay,
Okay, you get the information. When was the garage, the land cost of the state and municipality to obtain? When was the garage closed? Since when the garage was non-functioning? And the present status of the garage. You take the information. In the meantime, you also take your instruction from your client. And if I find that your client has filed here unnecessarily wasting the time, then 25,000 cost ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ready ଥାଉ। Next. ମୁଁ ଆଉ 75 ବର୍ଷ ବୁଢା କିଛି ମାନିବିନି।
Item number 10.
Have you got that the distance of the garage and how many vehicles are regularly coming, everything? How many vehicles are regularly coming?
That at page 9, the report of the pollution board is there. They say that it is a small garage, only minor repairing are carried out by the garage.
Big vehicle or the
small
car
Moped?
Maruti car
Maruti small vehicle, my lord. Page 9 ରେ detail ଅଛି.
But all the garage should be far from people's habitation, sir, because these are all କରୁଥିବା ଲୋକଙ୍କର disturb ହବନି? It should be slightly away from the town. Town ର ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ ରହିବା କଥା।
At that time,
human habitation.
Anthapalli, they have relied upon the
Anyway, you just takes if it is functional, take straight to relocate it. Simple. Why should the habitat will face problem because of the garage? Every day, so many vehicles will create noise there.
ଟିକେ 22ଟା ନକରି 23ଟା କରି 22ଟା ଟିକେ ମୁଁ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ଗୋଟେ କେସ୍ ଅଛି।
ଠିକ ଅଛି। Next.
Item number 10. On last
10.
My lord, on last occasion, your lordship has directed to take instruction as to payment of total outstanding loans. I have taken instruction. The petitioner is a 80 years old retired peon. My lord, he is willing to pay the outstanding amount and loan as per loan agreement, a loan is to be repaid with by 72 equal installments. ଏବେଠାରୁ ଆହୁରି 24ଟା installment ବାକି ଅଛି. If the outstanding amount be refaced, you may pay them. Let the bank may tell what is the total outstanding. It is entirely depend upon pension.
Recall notice will be in force.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Entire outstanding has been recalled because they loan account has become NPA. Now we have advised our lawyer there to file a monies because time will run. After 3 years we cannot.
So is there any chance for you're settling the amount? Why don't you talk to the bank and whatever outstanding you finish it?
No, bank is going to hit more personally every week. I'm not misbehaving.
No, my lord.
Huh?
In last occasion, they have gone to my home and in a plain paper, they
Now you go to the bank. Simple. Now you go to the bank and just talk to the bankers. What is the amount due and accordingly you pay out the plan, whatever they agree, they do that.
Close the matter, but
I'm closing the matter, let him approach the bank, the petitioner to approach the director to approach the bank and get the loan settled. And the bank shall consider phasing out the loan amount. Rephrasing the loan amount. Liberally. Disposal.
Okay.
in the meantime that printing of the balance of the account in the
Sorry?
the account, he has come up against the holding of the balance of his.
कौन आवाज कौन होगी ना कौन
से ताकर जो account टा hold कर draw करे ने
को लाभ से आवाज को
15 about 4000 টাকা ଦେଇଥିଲେ in time କେତେ ବାଟ
टोटल केते अछि
total 2 lakh 9 ଦେଲେଣି 13 4
till that there is sufficient amount in my account.
no
you pay it okay close okay we'll dispose of next
Item 11.
11
May I please also? My lord, last time, the statement was given challenge to the rejection of my OTS application pursuant to lordship's order. And last time, a statement been given by the bank. By the time I filed the writ application, your lordship, the outstanding as was shown by annexure 1. It is their notice, your lordship. 2 term loans, in fact, was taken by the ex-father-in-law of the petitioner. The father-in-law expired in the meantime. Thereafter, the husband also expired. Now, the widow wife is only remaining.
sir
But
all
annexure
these
1.
things there you do
I am coming, your lordship. I am
simply
coming.
what is the outstanding tell me
Now that they're taking the outstanding to almost 30 lakhs, it is quite incomprehensible. In a period of 2 years, your lordship, the notice by annexure 1, it is their letter. Till 2020.
what is the amount in the notice? What was the amount in the notice?
Yes. It is in respect of 1 term loan, your lordship, page 10, your lordship.
Total how many loan account? How many loan account here?
2 term loans, your lordship. One is 2 lakhs and one is 50,000.
50,000?
50,000 and 2 lakhs.
And what is the notice amount? What is the amount given?
Notice amount, the notice they are sent on 19/2/2022 by annexure 1 series, your lordship. In
What is the
respect of
amount?
the amount is 2,41,208. In respect of
2,41,000.
41,208.
And now
It is in respect of 1 term loan. And in respect of the other term loan, your lordship, for 2 lakhs rupees, it is 7,78,000.
About 10 lakhs.
Now that is almost coming to 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
So 10 lakh now what they are asking?
Now they are asking almost 30 lakhs, your lordship. It is quite beyond comprehension, your lordship. And I am also undone. I cannot let the bank proceed, your lordship. 30 lakhs, she cannot, my lordship.
Sir, how that within 2 years it will reach?
No, my lords, because as per annexure 1 series, these are outstanding without any interest.
How can you, sir, outstanding without any interest?
Yes,
Which
my lord,
bank does that?
because-
I don't think any bank does that.
Because
किसको बेवकूफ बना रहे हो आप?
because accounts got NPA in the year of 2003, my lord.
NPA से छाड़न्तु ना आपण जेतବେଳେ पठौचंदी नोटिस जे तमरो एतिकी अमाउंट दियो तमरो नोटिस at that time you must have included everything.
No, my lord, after NPA it cannot be calculated. After NPA it cannot be calculated.
Then why did you put that amount in notice? A smaller amount? You should have given everything in the notice. What is, let's see the notice.
Yes, I have given the
Page?
exclusion sheet, my lord.
Annex
Page 10, your lordship kindly sees. Annexure 1 series, page 10 and page 11. It is in respect of
the present outstanding amount is on so and so, is so and so, so and so, plus and only plus interest and penal interest, if any, will be levied at the time of disclosure. Oh.
My lords.
ଏଗୁଡାକ ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ଏଟା main amount
My lords.
ଏତେ penal interest
ସେ ମୋଟେ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି।
and that too in the span of 2 years, your lordship.
No,
It
my
was not- Yes.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ NPA କେବେ ହେଲା?
NPA ହେଲା the way back in 2013.
2003.
way in 2013 ରୁ ଆପଣ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଆପଣଙ୍କ expect କରୁଛନ୍ତି କି
Again,
ଅଧିକ
last time ଯେତେବେଳେ case
କିଛି
ଥିଲା,
ହବନି।
he had been to the bank.
No, no,
for a
no,
statement
no.
of account.
ଆପଣ
She
not no
not
बिल्कुल
given a statement of account.
sir,
No, the
this is
statement
not
of account what they have
statement of
given.
account ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ।
ସେ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି bank ଦଉନି।
Okay, give it straight. Lord Counsel,
Lord
bank
Director.
to release a statement of account in favor of the present petitioner within 1 week from today. List the matter on 29th.
Fine.
I don't know the bank people are why so much confused about the statement.
May I please?
12.
Last occasion, your lordship directed to serve copy the bank council or in the my lords. I have sought down 3/4/2000.
What I say Aravinda Mahanti ka.
I'm trying my lords to contact, but not really.
ଆଉ କିଏ ନାହିଁ କି ସେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କର ଜଣେ ଲୋକ ଖାଲି ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆହୁରି
ଆଉ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଜଣେ ଲୋକ ସବୁବେଳେ ମ୍ୟାଟର କଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅ ସେ ତ ଅଧା ଟାଇମରେ ଦେଖାଯାଉ ନାହାନ୍ତି let somebody else will also appear huh non appears for the opposite party bank. What is the issue? All India Retiree of Regional Rural Bank Welfare Society, what is that?
So it's a society, my lord. The present petition is the secretary of that society.
Okay.
The bank, my lords, it's a dispute between the then president secretary and the present secretary and president, my lords. The general body decided the previous president secretary to be expelled from the general body membership of the general body. And that a resolution of the general body communicated to the bank not to allow to operate the bank account balance. Despite my lords, the bank is allowed to operate and withdraw the entire amount, my lords, the 4,70,000 balance. Of the
You have intimated to the bank?
Yes, my lords.
Where is the letter?
This annex 3, my lords. 3-4 months repeatedly I have given. The resolution also communicated to the bank, my lords.
So you are the president?
My lords, I'm the secretary of the society.
Braja Kishore Naik.
My lords.
Okay, let him come. Let Counsel for the bank, Mr. Aravinda Mahan, be directed to appear before the matter. 22nd as Monday.
Permitted to take notice and
first time I see. First time.
नहीं नहीं तंग notice serve करते 2 तारीख रे आस्ते
I'll tell you orally डाकी देंतु. You have given copy na?
Manner. Already given.
Already mono pake dewe.
On 3/4/2000.
He is mostly here, but I don't know.
Right.
22nd April. Next.
Item 13.
13.
Please, Your Lordship. Item 13, last time, she directed of them instruction. Custodial and Miscellaneous, not yet.
Sir, here 3 persons were nabbed. 2 persons, Your Lordship, have already released. I am standing at the same footing.
What do you say?
Last time, she directed to obtain Custodial and Miscellaneous.
Because it is
You've got
from 2020, I'm in custody. Your Lordship released on February.
why case diary is taking so much time, sir?
Your Lordship released one
Which
person.
district?
That first time I feel.
Which district?
Jaipur.
Jaipur.
ତା ପରେ ବି ଆପଣ ରିଲିଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ 3 ଜଣ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ and Mr. My friend Mr. Mu was also appearing in that matter. This is also the
He
other
may
matter.
not be. How can he remember so many matters he is appearing, sir?
This is
This
one
is not
matter,
possible.
one matter I have annexed.
Even how many matters in your office you have appeared, you can't remember. And the government has so many.
He is much more efficient than us.
No. Question is not efficiency.
Annexure 3.
Question is this. दुनिया का सबसे धोखा देने वाली आइटम ये
नहीं नहीं उनकी धोखा देने वाला चीज है।
हाँ
उनके पास है ही
इस-
नहीं।
सबसे ज्यादा धोखा ब्रेन देता है, मेमोरी।
Annexed
मेमोरी
3 I have annexed Vijay Pangi and I am in custody since August 2020.
let him get it.
Your Lordship may
25th
Your Lordship may
He will
extend that
come.
benefit ठीक ଅଛି
sir ଟିକେ
ଆର ଦିଟା କେସ୍ ବିନା ସିଟି ରେ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ରେଟ୍ ରେ କଲେ ଏଥିରେ ଆଉ କଣ 330 ମୁଁ
I don't remember what is
नहीं that is what I have annexed not that I have not annexed
that I generally don't write CD ଦେଖିଲା ନ ଦେଖିଲା ଏଟା ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଛି ଥୋଡି ଯେ ଦେଖିଥିଲେ କି ନ
3% enlightened from my vehicle
ठीक है sir, let him come.
this matter is being dragged my lord that is what otherwise I would not have
let him get it. Let him. And consider the state to obtain the CD positively by 20.
Last time they say CA, now they are adding it to CD.
By
I
the
don't
next
know
date,
how.
20.
ଏମାନେ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କଣ ତମେ ଥିଲେ ତ ଏଟା ହେଇଯାଇଥାନ୍ତା ଆରଥର frankly speaking ଏ ବିନା ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ ରେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସବୁ ରହିଛନ୍ତି ସେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି any date fixed man
25th positive ଲାଣି ହେଲା
it can be also earlier my lord now they are getting through on process my lord
25th କେତେ ଦିନ ହେଲା ଅଳ୍ପ ଦିନ ଆଜି ତ ହେଲାନି 15 ଆଉ 10 ଦିନ
15 ହେଲାଣି ଆଉ 22 କି ରହୁ
ଅଲଗା ଦୂର ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ
କରିପାରିବେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଓକେ 22nd
Item 14.
14
Lord, in item 14, I have already filed my appearance as for opposite party number 1 and 2.
but requisite has not been filed.
Acha,
It's for the
that is
petition.
showing
my lord, copy already
she has received that. So only one party. You are only the opposite party one.
No,
1 and 2. I am for only opposite party number 1 and 2.
And
Opposite party number 3 is there.
Other party.
Other is the 3, my lord, who is the daughter-in-law of the petitioner, my lord.
So
That is
you
dispute
serve-
regarding the
Sub the copy.
my
Let somebody come from that side also come.
my notice may be issued, my
Okay,
lord.
issue notice. I got a notice not la?
No.
A fresh notice.
Requisite filing.
Huh? Oh, requisite
filing.
Requisite has been filed. The petitioner to file the requisite within 3 working days from today. The notice will be uploaded on. Number 5.
3.
Huh? 3.
3. Oh, bless you.
Item 15.
From 15 my lord, the petitioner has applied for the certified copy 2 weeks time to file the certified copy.
We will consider the petitioner submits since the petitioner has applied for the certificate copy. But 2 weeks time be granted for 7th May. Okay. 7th May.
Item 16.
May I please, Your Lordships?
16.
May I please, Your Lordships? We have already placed our rejoinder on record, my lord. This is a case of negligence by the authorities, whereby the wife of the petitioner died due to medical negligence, my lord. There is a specific averment in my rejoinder that on the date when the Nidan undertook the MRI test of the deceased wife, the petitioner, had annexed 6, my lord, page 26 of the rejoinder. It was not having a valid license.
Nidan.
Nidan.
Nidan is a chain, I think, chain. They have a chain diagnostic shop.
Again. So I had been to, the brief fact of the case is that I had been to Ames first, my lord. Because we were having one child and we were planning to have the second one. Everything was normal. By the time the wife expressed some pain in the backside. So the doctor therein advised the wife of the petitioner to do the MRI test at Nidan, my lord. Because there was a corporate discount was being provided by Nidan because of some understanding between Ames and Nidan. So we had been to there, my lord. On the date of MRI, my lord, the consequences were not made understood to the petitioner and his wife, my lord. There is also an allegation and in the FIR that
What is the problem with that?
When she was ill-treated, my lord. There is an allegation.
Ill-treated is for that compensation.
No, molestation ହେଇଥିଲା ତାପରେ ill treatment ବି ହେଇଥିଲା ତାପରେ ସେଠି ସେ
ill treatment ମାନେ କ'ଣ?
Molestation inside the MRI. And there is also an negligence on the part of the doctor. In the inside room, in the MRI room, the death occurred, my lord.
Death occurred?
That is the shocking incident, my lord. Thereafter,
What is the reason for that?
they are not, everything is not on record. In the counter, it is also.
Have you implemented the Nidan?
My lord, Nidan has appeared.
The notice has been issued.
They have filed the counter, my lord, Nidan also, but
Who
nobody
is appearing for the Nidan?
but nobody is appearing for the last.
Who has filed the counter? Secondly?
Nidan is my lord, respondent number 4, the Jamini Ratha, the CEO of the CEO of Nidan Diagnostic.
Who is appearing, sir? Who is appearing for that?
Chinmoy Patra. Chinmoy Patra.
Give a copy to him.
I have contacted him over to WhatsApp. He expressed that he is no more interested in this case and he will not appear in this case.
The OP number 3, Mr. The CEO of the OP number 3.
OP number 4.
Sorry, OP number 4. Mr. Jamini Ratho, plot number 1, Bapuji Nagar near Sishu Bhavan, flyover, Bhubaneswar, district Khordha. Order is directed to personally appear before this court on 23 at 2 p.m. failing which an NBW shall be issued against him. The registry is directed to serve a copy to OP number 4 by register post. What about who is appearing for this aims?
Mr. Mahanti, Aravinda Mahanti.
ये अरविंद महांती दुनिया के सब धर के बस को कैसे खोजले मिलू ना and who is this OP number 6?
OP number 6, notice is sufficient, but he never appeared before this court. The doctor who has been
is there any, I mean, who is doing the MRI?
No, he has not done. He has recommended me to go for MRI in Nidan.
Right.
For the timing, it may be dispensed with.
OP number 6 may be dispensed with. And the capital hospital,
the capital hospital opined that I brought dead. My deceased wife, deceased wife.
Again, that is also Sangar key role. Mainly Nidan.
Nidan in a mail.
Okay, let him know.
Any date, my lord, is pleased to fix.
Yeah, I'm fixing it for 25th.
25th
April.
My lord, be obliged.
Yeah. Next.
Item 17.
17.
Lordship, I am petitioner. The petitioner lordship and subject related to regulation of the present petitioner lordship. He is working as a tractor driver in NSC Bhandanagar lordship. He is now.
What is your post?
Tractor driver.
Tractor driver.
Mala gadi niyan koi. Tractor driver. Mala gadi.
Under the municipality.
Municipality. But
you are working under NSC Bhandanagar.
Lordship.
So that tractor driver post is still there.
No, my lord, it has been abolished.
Lordship.
Nowadays, they are mostly outsourcing that.
It's abolished from 2015.
Mostly they are outsourcing.
Lordship.
Even officers in the government, if you go to secretariat, 70-80% of the officers they are having this outsourced vehicle. Outsourcing कर देते को travel agency को लगा देते हैं सेवन ड्राइवर आते हैं लेकिन और छड़ी पड़े
26 पेज ला खाली देखुन लॉर्डशिप एलियर जो रीड फाइल
सर पोस्ट अछि ना नहीं कोन तो खाली
एबे नाइ
पोस्ट नहीं तो कोनटा देबे कोड देबे
근데 एलियर रीड पिटिशन सब एक्चुअली
एलियर रीड पिटिशन को मु देबर नहीं एबे प्रेजेंट मु रीड पिटिशन कोन दिबो देखिबी ए आपन पोस्ट नहीं तो कोड देबे कोन मते ई पोस्ट जे एवलिस देते कान की सिंपल एलियर रीड पिटिशन करले कोनटा हेगला
any equivalent post lordship
equivalent post को ड्राइवर को equivalent post
पियन पंजाबी
एमते कोन मु बांटिची एडी आपण एवरेज करन तो देले देले ना मु कोन करी आउ केन पोस्ट नहीं तो किन दिया हो अब बहुत डिपार्टमेंट है ड्राइवर पोस्ट एबोलिश कर दो बिकॉज़ दे आर एंगेजिंग द ड्राइवर थ्रू आउटसोर्सिंग दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम सेम थिंग ट्रैक्टर भी सन आउटसोर्सिंग करे आनु तो राइट कोन करियो
आगोटे डेट आउटडेट का समाप्त
आउ डेट कले कोनटा हबो सर डेट फॉर डेट लागि चलथिबो कोनटा से लोक को आपण आशा दे दी चलथिबे आ गुटे फीज नेबी कोन
फीज
आउ से बिरा गरीब लोकटा कोन ता हरण को आ गुटे डेट कले आ मु जाननी कोन हुए
नहीं सही उद्देश्य कितने लोग
अरे सर पता है मुझे कौन क्या करता है कौन क्या करता है ट्रैक्टर ड्राइवर under the provisions of what is the provision 73 of municipal act कौन है आपण जो provision टा लगेले एटा कौन है 73 of municipal act देखले कौन अछि ओछा municipal सर से provision टा देना कहउछन से provision कोर्ट ते करबे नी कोर्ट
ready
करिया
ଅଛି।
कथा न what is this provision you have quoted the provision here when you are referring to the section what's the municipal act 73 crore कि आपण भी धरिक आसु नांती आन बिना पळे अछंती कोर्ट कोर्ट सेक्शन टे कोइ परबिनी what's of to determine the establishment how many people will be there how many people shall not be there देखला कौन लिखला as per the provision 73 of the Orissa Municipal Act which has been pending with the state government also the petitioner had also approached this court with a petition civil number 2740 of 2013 and this court had given a direction to the opposite party number 2 to take a decision within a period of 2 months from the date of production of the certified copy of the order along with the read petition with all the annexure and petitioner has complied the direction but till date OP number 1 and 2 has not taken any action. Now the petitioner who had joined and worked against the vacant post and would have worked for the regular tractor driver under the NSC has been allowed to get the benefit. Learned the concept of the state, Mr. Misra submits that since the post of tractor driver has been already been abolished by the government,
By the order dated
by the order dated
9/6/2015,
9
June 2015,
9/6/2015
by the Department of
by
H
the
and UD.
Department of Urban Development,
H and UD Millers.
HNU.
Housing and Urban Development.
Housing and Urban Development, Government of Odisha. In such view of the matter, the petitioner claims cannot be considered. Accordingly, the writ petition is dismissed. Full stop. Learn concept of the how many years you have worked?
लर्डशिप मु प्राय 19 वर्ष काम करछन
Since the petitioner, what is your age now?
बर्तमान मो बयस 53 years.
Learn concept of the petitioner. Is granted liberty to approach the municipal authority to seeking any equivalent job if available and the authority shall consider sympathetically
Your Lordship's direction will give the petitioner another opportunity to come
here.
My lord.
That is also true. That is also true. ଆପଣ ଆଉଥରେ ପୁଣି
Item 18.
ଆଉଥରେ ଆଇଲା ବେଳେ ତମର କଷ୍ଟ ଲଗେଇକି ଛାଡ଼ିବି ଆଉ ପର୍ସନାଲି ଆପଣ ପକେଟରୁ ଦେବେ କଷ୍ଟ ନେକ୍ସଟ
May I please, Your Lordship?
No,
कितना मतलब?
petitioner is-
18.
Yes,
Your
18.
Your Lordship,
the petitioner joined on dated 29 November 1962
What is the
in the
post?
Territorial Army 120 Infantry Battalion,
What happened?
Bihar Regiment.
What happened?
Thereafter, he was retired on 28 November 1972. His prayer before your lordship,
He retired
For-
in 72.
1972.
ଏବେ କେତେ ଏଜ୍ ହଉଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ?
He has already expired, my lord, and
କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ?
for pension, my lord.
Pension.
During his lifetime, he has filed the petition before your lordship for pension, my lord.
2016 he filed.
My lord.
Is he eligible for pension?
no, Lordship, he is not eligible. As per his discharge certificate at Annexure 1, which is not legible, I request my learned brother to provide Annexure 1 and copy of Annexure 1 and 2, legible copy. But as per that discharge certificate, he has only served for 3 years and 6 months.
No, my lord.
Let him provide that eligible copy of that.
It is legible here. This is certify that number so and so, rank so and so, Suresh Chandra Karo, son of so and so, 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 so and so. এটা কোন পোস্টে ছিল এটা? ইনফ্যান্ট্রি ব্যাটালিয়ন।
Yes, my lord.
Clerk post.
120 ইনফ্যান্ট্রি ব্যাটালিয়ন ডিসচার্জ ফ্রম সার্ভিস অন 1972 সে জয়েন কেবে কলে?
62.
29 November 1962.
62 ରୁ ଗଲେ 10 ବର୍ଷ ତ ହେଲା ପେନସନ
10 ବର୍ଷ ନାହିଁ discharge certificate clear ତାଙ୍କର ନିଜର ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ certificate ଅଛି।
ଆରେ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ମୁଁ ତ ପଢି ପାରୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କ୍ଲିୟର ନହେଲେ କଣ ହେଲା?
Annexure 7 କୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ, page 18.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ କପିଟେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖାଯାଉନି ସତରେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ବିଲ୍ ଦେଖାଯାଉନି। Give a good copy. Type it.
Type copy, I have already filed before your lordship.
Type it.
Type copy already filed before your lordship, my lord.
ତ ଦେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଟାଇପ
ମତେ କପିଟା ଗୋଟେ ଦିଅ।
ଲାଗିଛି ସେଥିରେ
Sir, this is the copy.
ନା ଲାଗିନି ଆପଣ ଦେଇଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ କପି। I'm directed to enclose application received from Sri so and to say that Home Department declare him eligible for concession as per Home Department so resolution.
Annexure 7 କୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ।
Annexure 2.
ଏଇଟା ନା Annexure 1 Annexure 1 ଟା ଦିଅ। Discharge certificate.
He has got
Either
so
one.
many medals.
Either one.
Raksha medal, Samar Seva Star, 9-year long service
He has
medal
not
with
served
Union.
15 years. Yes, your lordship, minimum eligible service period is
Code
15 years
Code
pension. Say document, I could not get it today.
Get the document.
I'll get the document.
On
I'll
concept
certify
of
your
the
lordship.
Union of India related to file the detailed documents regarding the eligibility of the rules pertaining to the eligibility of pension. ଆପଣ ଲଗାନ୍ତୁ ଜଲ୍ଦି ହେଲା। He has completed ଆପଣଙ୍କର କେତେ 10 years ନା 15 years?
15 years.
15 years. 15 years. But ଆପଣ 10 years କରିଛନ୍ତି।
And he has filed this after 45 years, after the destruction of all the records, which is a regulation on 25. After 25 years, they destroy their records. After the destruction of the records, he has come to the court. And
ଆପଣ ଆଗରୁ କାଇଁ କଲେନି?
In 2017, old man will not.
Old man ଯେ ଆପଣ ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ କଲେନି 72 ରୁ।
Yes, my lord.
72 ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ କଲେ ଥିଲେ ଆସିଲେ 2017 ଏତେ ବର୍ଷ ପରେ କେମିତି ତାଙ୍କ ରେକର୍ଡ ନଥିବ କେମିତି ଆପଣ ରେକର୍ଡ ବି ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରୟ ହେଇଯାଇଥିବ।
And surprisingly, he has filed representations after 2003. 2003, his document was destroyed, and 2004 he has filed representations.
He has also received several medals from the army.
Even medal ଠିକ ଅଛି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଟାଇମଲି ନ କଲେ ବସିଥିବେ 25-30 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ହଠାତ୍ ମନେ ପକେଇବେ ମୁଁ ପେନସନ ପାଇବା କଥା। Immediately should have approached.
Document ନାହିଁ, how will I?
ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଡିଷ୍ଟର୍ବ କରିଦେଇଥିବେ ନଥିବ କିଛି ରିଟାୟାର୍ଡ କଲା ପରେ ଯଦି ପେନସନ ପାଉଥିବ ତାଙ୍କ ପେନସନ ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଥାଏ ଯେ ପାଉନଥିବ
Some area pension is there. He has already expired. Some
area pension ही पाउनथला area pension कोड पाइला।
Is not eligible for pension.
Pension पाइला area कोड
date of retirement he is eligible to get the pension. However, he has not applied, that is why
retirement तो है।
सर अपन What to do? This is a very peculiar case. You were sleeping for 25, 30 years. Suddenly you woke up from slumber sleep and you went to the authority for the pension. Authority has admitted your pension claim. Authority has admitted the pension claim.
I will take instruction. He has no more. His son is
Ye
there.
CBS
His
पचाना
son is there.
You also take this exam.
Record is not available. That is the whole
That is the
problem.
problem. She is right.
Record is
एते
not.
वर्ष record से पाइबे कोट. Register is active.
And I have filed in my counter also that a board meeting was held and that his record has been destroyed in the year 2003 after 25 years of retention. That is the rule.
What can be done, sir? If records are not available, it can't be done. Anyway, try to find out whether it is allowed or not first. Let us see. Okay. Next. List the matter on 2nd May.
Earlier CGC name may be deleted. My name may be reflected.
Yeah, so now declare.
J Sahu. J Sahu along with DSG.
Yes, so. Next.
Item 19.
19.
May I please, your lordship, and for the petitioner, my lord, the petitioner is a marginal farmer has availed a agriculture term loan to buy a tractor in the year 2006.
2006.
My lord. Amounting to rupees 3,35,000, my lord. In between 2006 to 2016, he has paid a sum of rupees 4,21,900. And suddenly in the year 2016, the opposite party bank wrote an impugn notice dated 15/12/2016 to recover the outstanding amount of 3,14,975, or else the tractor will be put to sale. Thereafter, my lord, he has availed the OTS scheme under Annex 4, my lord. They have not also considered that.
Sir, OTS is not a right. They are not bound to consider your OTS. That is up to them, up to the bank.
Also,
if the scheme is available, they will consider any and every loan amount. If you can't pay, go to.
He's ready and willing to pay the amount.
OTS.
But
Sir, ସବୁ loan ପାଇଁ OTS ଦେବେ ତ bank ସବୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ନେବେ ଆଉ OTS ଖାଲି ମାଗିବେ ବୋଲେ କେମିତି ହବ? ସବୁ bank ଦେଇପାରିବ? Impossible କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି।
2-3 introduced debt to ever scheme ଆସିଲା ତାକୁ ବି consider କଲେନି।
Debt to ever scheme ରେ ଆସୁଥିଲେ ଆପଣ consider କରିବେ ନା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ debt ever ଯେତେ debt ସବୁ waive କରିଦେବେ ନା କଣ? Agricultural loan ର କେତେ land ତାଙ୍କର marginal farmer, small farmer,
He's a
big
marginal
farmer
farmer,
ଅଛି। ଆପଣ କୋଉ category ରେ
marginal
ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି?
farmer, man.
Debt waiver scheme କାହା ପାଇଁ ଲାଗୁ କେତେ କଥା ଅଛି ସେଟା ଆପଣ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ନାହିଁ ଦେଖି ଚେକ୍ କରିଦେବେ ନା ଆଉ। କହିଲେ marginal farmer ପାଇଁ କେତେ land holding ହେବା କଥା କହିଲେ?
ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି।
ଜିନା ପଳେଇ debt waiver scheme କପି ଦେଲେ ଆସିକି। Small farmer ପାଇଁ କେତେ ହେବ?
ସେଟା ଅଛି annex ରେ।
Less than 1 acre. Marginal more than 1 acre. Less than
ବାହାରିଲେ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ବୁଝିଲେ ଆପଣ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିଛନ୍ତି କୋଉ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ଏମିତି ଜ୍ଞାନ ଦେଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ନା marginal always smaller than small. This you are talking about. ଉଲ୍ଟା କଥା ସବୁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି।
scheme ରେ ଅଛି।
କୋଉ ସ୍କିମ୍ ରେ ଅଛି?
ଅଛି
ସ୍କିମ୍ ଭୁଲ ସ୍କିମ୍। ଆପଣ ଭୁଲ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ସ୍କିମ୍। ଆଣିକି ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ମୋତେ। Small farmer is bigger than marginal farmer, sir. What are you saying? Marginal farmer below 5 acre. Sorry, small farmer. Marginal farmer is below 1 acre. That is why we have studied in economics. I don't know. Bank ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅଲଗା economics ଚାଲୁଥିବ ବୋଲେ କହିପାରିବି। Next. Yes. Debt waiver scheme ରେ ସେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି କି?
ସେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି 25% of the overdue will be considered as per the scheme. Scheme ମୁଁ annexure କରିଛି।
Debt waiver scheme ରେ ସେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି?
ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ others ରେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି। ସେ he has purchased a tractor. It is more than 3 lakhs. And ସେ marginal କି small ରେ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି others ରେ। Others ଟା ହଉଛି 25% of the overdue only ସେ ପାଇବେ benefit.
Overdue
in the year 2008. May I kindly see prayer portion.
Second paragraph, II. It is only prior to for a direction to the bank to consider OTS. After
Sir, OTS direction consider କରିବା ପାଇଁ on the order ମୁଁ ଦେବିନି OTS କରିବେ ନ କରିବେ ସିଧା ଉଡେଇ ଦେବି ଆଉ ଏ consider ଯାଇକିରି ବସ୍ତା ଦେଖ OTS ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କର is matter of right ନା bank ର matter of right consider କରିବ ସେମିତି ନାହିଁ ତ OTS ପଢିଦେବେ consider କର ପୁଣି ଆପଣ ଫୋପାଡ଼ି ଦେବେ ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଥରେ ହେବ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଥାର୍ଡ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ କରି ଚାଲିଥିବେ ଏସବୁ ହବନି ସିଧା decide ହବ ଏଠି ହବ decide ଆଉ representation disposal ଏ କୋର୍ଟରେ ନାହିଁ
from 2016.
I banned representation disposal.
From 2016 till date, he has not gone to the bank even.
Sir, ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ତ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ରୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଟିକେ ଇଗୋ କମ କରନ୍ତୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ କୁ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଲୋନ ବି ନେବେ ଇଗୋ ବି ଧରି ହିମାଲୟ ଇଗୋ ଧରିକି ଚାଲିଲେ କେମିତି ହବ ଲୋନ ହି can't be a person with Himalayan ego.
2017
Your ego should be at the top,
Bank
foot of Himalaya, not at the top of Himalaya.
बेले बैंक रो OTS स्कीम 50% भी डिस्काउंट पाई जाउछन किंतु एमन
लिमिटेड पेयर में 2 टका कंसीडर करन
कोन 2 टका कोन की
डायरेक्टर टू सेटल द लोन अमाउंट थ्रू ओटीएस अलोइंग
मु डायरेक्ट करबिनी एठी हेबो डायरेक्शन मु एंती ऑर्डर देनी आपण ये करबी पुणी आउट राउंड आछि ना या कॉलोनी पुणी आछि आपण जानतु बैंक टोटल केते ऑप्शन अछि 3 लाख
3,14,950
तो पैसा दे देने जानता पड़े
14,000 in the year 2016.
ये तर इंटरेस्ट
It may be more than double.
सब ये थी वो
Double है जो double ऊपर है वाला
अप्रोच करो कंसीडर अप्रोच करो
अच्छा
कौन
बैंक को अप्रोच करो कंसीडर करो तो बैंक
किसी बैंक कर ये नहीं कंसीडर जानते if you want to go then what should I say okay then consider the petitioner is granted liberty on the request of the petitioner. The petitioner is granted liberty to approach the bank to consider under the OTS or any debt waiver scheme available with the bank or any subsidy scheme available with the bank. And if the bank, if there is any scheme available with the bank shall consider and dispose of the present petitioner's application within 1 month from the date of receipt of the state recommendation. Disposal. କିଛି ହେବାର ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେବେନି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ସେଠିକି ଯିବେ ପୁଣି ଫେରିକି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଫେର ଆସିବେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ଆପଣ ଯିବେ ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଏଟା ହେବାଟା ହିଁ ହବ ସେଥିପାଇଁ I have allergy for the representation disposal. It's a bimari. They are not serving the cause of justice.
Madam, my presence.
Lollipop. Next.
Item 20.
Madam, my presence may be referred.
Item 20, my lord, on
My lord, in this
28
case,
March.
ticket for this.
On 28 March, your lordship directed the London State Council to produce the result of the disciplinary proceeding initiated against the petitioner.
My lord, in this case, I have not yet received another chance will given to.
London Council the state is directed to 1 more week time to produce the result of the disciplinary proceeding. This is the matter on 29th. 29th.
My lord.
Item 22.
22. ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ପଇସା ପାଇଲେ ନା ନାହିଁ
ନାଇଁ ପାଇନି
କଣ ଅର୍ଡର କଣ ହେଇଥିଲା କି ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜ ଅଫ୍ କରିଥିଲି ପୁରା ମୁଁ
ନାଇଁ ଆଜି କି ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ କରିଥିଲି
ଆଜି କଣ ହେଲା
order was passed by your lordship. I went to the collector office, but the collector office said no communication has been made by the state government.
Sorry?
I had been to the collector office, judicial section. They said that no communication has made by the state government regarding the order. Regarding.
My lord, I have already communicated the same, but Hon'Ble Collector given a letter on 17/3/2024. The already part payment already made, but lastly, I am intimate that the OP number 2, the PP. This collector district magistrate Cuttack has no objection if the petitioner
submit the detailed fees bill along with the
Sir,
original.
ଆପଣ ଏଟା ନଦେଲେ ହବନି ଆପଣ ଯେତେ ଫ୍ରିଜ ରେ ଆପଣ ବିଲ୍
I have
ଦେବେନି
already, my lord, I have already
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ କାହାକୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ପହଞ୍ଚିନି କୋଉଠୁ ଆଣିବେ
submitted the affidavit as per the direction of
Affidavit
this honorable court, my lord.
ଆପଣ ବିଲ୍ ଦେବେ ନା ଲୟର ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ବିଲ୍
My lord,
ବନେଇବେନି ବିଲ୍
I had submitted the bill with the PP, my lord.
ଯୋଉ
The
ପିପି ଦେଇନଥିବ
PP will not send it to collector.
ପିପି ନଦେଲେ ସେ କଲେକ୍ଟର କୋଉଠୁ ଆଣିବେ ବିଲ୍
Press ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଦଉନ।
Fresh bill ଆଉ କୋଉଠୁ ଆଣିବି? How come the ହାକିମ ନାହାନ୍ତି କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି ସବୁ ହାକିମ ଗଲେନି ମୁଁ fresh bill କୋଉଠୁ ଆଣିବି? How come I will get the fresh bill?
ତାହେଲେ ଛାଡି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଏନଜୟ କରୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପଇସା ଆଉ
ଆଜ୍ଞା 10 ବର୍ଷ ରହିଲି FPP ଆଉ
କଣ 10 ବର୍ଷ ତ ଆପଣ ଥରେ ବି ନହେଲେ 10 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ହଠାତ୍ ଜାଗିଗଲେ କି
ନାଇଁ ଜାଗି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ
ସେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ follow up କଲେନି?
2017 my lord I am contesting the case
ସାର୍
when I found that the PP has
ମତେ
not
କଥା 10 ବର୍ଷ ବିନା ପଇସାରେ ଆପଣ କାମ କରୁଥିଲେ
no ହଁ 10 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା
ବିନା
PP
ପଇସା
କେବେ ସବମିଟ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବା ବିଲ୍
ନାଇଁ ବିନା ପଇସା
all the FPP
10 ବର୍ଷ ଆପଣ
ହଁ all the FPPs my lord not only myself ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବେ ସବୁ କୌଣସି FPP ପଇସା ପାଉନଥିଲେ at that time
ଓଡିଶାରେ ମଦର ଟେରେସା ନାତି ମାନେ ବହୁତ ଅଛନ୍ତି
କୋଇ
କଣ ହେଇଛି
Yes, my lord, I will take it.
just find out if you can possible
My lord.
आप हर प्रॉब्लम आगे कोर्ट में पहुंच जाते हैं खुद का मिस्टेक नहीं दिखाओगे बिल देले बिल ने गोटे कॉपी रखिबि नहीं अपन पाखरे
what your
और
lordship is
डुप्लीकेट
telling, I
कॉपी
do
आप
agree
रखिया
with
कथा
your
कि
lordship,
अपन
but my lord, if the PP will not submit the bill, it is my duty to
कीप ए
produce
कॉपी अपन
send the
गोटे
bill to the
डुप्लीकेट कॉपी टे बिल रखिबि
that will be signed duly by the PP, then it will be sent
ड्यूली
to the
तो छाड़ନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କପି ଟେ ରଖିବା କଥା ନା
1000
କୋଉଠୁ ଆମେ କୋଉଠୁ ଆଣିବେ ଦେବେ ଆମ ବିଲ୍
ନା
ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖେ ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି କଲେକ୍ଟର ଅଫିସରେ ଏଭରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ଇଜ ୱିଥ୍
ହଁ
ଦ
କଲେକ୍ଟର
ନାହିଁ
no other APP was there, only I am the single APP.
କୋଉ ବେସିସ ରେ ପଇସା ଦେବ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କେତେଟା କେସ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କଣ କିଛି ଡାଟା ନଥିବ କେମିତି ଦେଇଦେବ ପଇସା ଆଉ ସରକାର ସେ ଏମିତି ପଇସା ଦେଇଦେବ ତାକୁ ଅଡିଟ ଧରିବନି ତା ପୋଷ୍ଟ ତ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ହଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପଇସା ଦେବ ଅଡିଟ ଧରିବନି କଣ ପାଇଁ ଧରିବନି ତାକୁ କେମିତି କୋଉ ବେସିସ ରେ ଦେଲୁ ମାଗିବନି let me find out something
Yes, ma'am.
ए मैं रे लगा मैं 6 रे लगा इलेक्शन टाइम रे किसी के देखिबेनी अनेबेनी इलेक्शन सला पर देखा इलेक्शन केबे सरीबो
Election 25th
जुलाई रे आसे जुलाई 1st को लगा अबे किसी हेबनी ସେମାନେ ଛୁଇଁବେନି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଫାଇଲ ଏବେ ତାଙ୍କର ନିଶ୍ୱାସ ନେବା ପାଇଁ ଟାଇମ ନଥିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଫାଇଲ କ୍ଲିୟର ଅଛି ଜୁଲାଇ 1 ରେ ଆସେ ହେଲା ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ହେଇଯାଇଥିବ ସେତେବେଳେ ରେଜଲ୍ଟ ବି ଆସିଥିବ ପ୍ରଧାନମନ୍ତ୍ରୀ ବନି ଯାଇଥିବେ ମୁଖ୍ୟମନ୍ତ୍ରୀ ବନି ଯାଇଥିବେ ପଇସା
Yes, ma'am.
23
Last engineer or to serve the copy, they have just served the copy within 15 minutes back.
what is this
I'm serving I'm filing the counter affidavit today and I have served the copy.
फाइल भी करना आंदी
No. A big serve for it.
सब कोई कॉपी
I have served.
concept for the OP number OP no 1 na all the OPs is going to file the counter affidavit today. The petitioner to file the rejoinder if any within 1 week thereafter. List the matter. Okay, list the matter 6th. 6th class. 6th. Short break. 6th. May.
Grateful.
issue ଟା କଣ
Dismissal. Dismiss.
oh dismissal from service.
Yes, sir.
to argue the matter.
Yes, we will argue the matter. I will file a rejoinder. I've gone through it. We have filed a rejoinder. Letting keep keeping the records of the proceedings.
Keep with him. It is with him.
No, he has not. All the records, he will bring it from the office.
Tell him that he should bring there, keep with him, should say bring it to the court. Sentence be used court. You should bring to the court, get the record. Okay, learn concept of the opposite party to bring all the entire case record of the present petition to the court. This is the note on 7th May. Next.
Item 25.
Well, it's 7th May.
Yes. For final hearing, ready has to be. Prepare a note and come, both of you.
Yes,
Both the council shall prepare a written note of submission on the date of next listing.
25.
Well, kindly taken up next week, madam.
Kaigi.
Sir, ସାର୍ ଙ୍କ ଦେହଟା ଟିକେ ଅସୁସ୍ଥ ଅଛି।
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ସାର୍ ତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କୋଉ ସାର୍ ଦରକାର ମୁଁ?
ସାର୍ କରିବେ।
ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ। ସାର୍ କଣ? ଆପଣ
I am for the opposite party, sir.
ହଁ?
Opposite party.
ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ପାର୍ଟି ନେକ୍ସଟ ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ। ମୁଁ ଏବେ ଏଜେଣ୍ଟ ଦେବା ମୁଁ ଭୁଲିଗଲିଣି।
After lunch, sir.
ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ। ପିଟିସନ ଆପଣ ନା?
My lord.
ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ।
My lord. My lord, in this case,
ଆପଣ ନୋଟ ଗୋଟେ କାଇଁ ଆଣନ୍ତିନି? ପ୍ରିପେୟାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନୋଟ ଗୋଟେ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି।
note दे दीजिए।
ଆପଣ ଇସି ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି।
मैं वो note दे।
ହଉ ୟୁ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ। ନହେଲେ ବି ଚଳିବ।
My lord, in this case, the
Petitioner was observed in Gridco. Huh?
my lord, now
And brought about to SESCO and SESU
my lord.
on its formation with effect from 26/11/1998 under transfer scheme rule 1995. Okay, Member of the Additional Secretary Government of Odisha Energy Department has clarified that the period of service rendered by the petitioner under Industry Department from 88 will count towards qualifying service. Break service the period of I think has been granted 2 days only. So what is the case?
My lord, the petitioner prays for to calculate his service of 15 years from his initial date of joining. That is,
मझे gap है ची.
ना gap नहीं किसी नहीं. 2 days EL से नहीं थी. That is annexure 3/C of the counter affidavit. My lord, kindly see. See by 3 page 18 of the counter.
He can't assist. Lago. लड़का से पता subject to payment of 500 rupees है ला तो छाड़ी भी नहीं 500 टका देवे जाइए 500 टका देवे order लग instead of 21/1991 although bide memo dated 21/1/2009 of additional secretary government of Odisha energy department under annexure 1 it has been mentioned that the period of service from 5/7/1988 to 18/11/1991 rendered under industry department will count towards qualifying service for the purpose of pension. For further, in Annexure 2, with memo number 1875 dated of the Engineer-in-Chief, Electricity Company Principal Chief, Electrical Inspector Bhubaneswar, it has been mentioned that with reference to the code to the letter by regularized sanctioning of EL, the period of service of 5/7/88 to 18, next sentence, the period of service from 5/7/1988 to 18/11/1991 rendered under industry department will be counted towards qualifying service for the purpose of pension within the office order number 6298 of dated 26/4/1997. Hence, the TBA on completion of 15 years in the grade of JE electrical should be sanctioned with effect from 6/7/2003 instead of 21/11/2006, which was sanctioned previously by the DGM bracketed HR SESU Bhubaneswar with a letter number 17521 dated 18/5/2007. In view of the above, it is crystal clear that the petitioner is entitled to avail the TBA ACP scale of pay from his initial date of joining, that is 5/7/1988 instead of 20/11/1991. However, the petitioner has been illegally deprived of his benefit. The petitioner further submits that he was initially appointed as a supervisor on 5/7/1988 in ITA Fulwani which was under Director of Technical Education Odisha, under Industries Department. Thereafter, he was selected for the post of Junior Engineer, bracketed electrical, under Energy Department and joined in this service on 21/11/1991. And thereafter, he was posted in Odisha State Electricity Board OSCB on deputation basis. Therefore, later he was observed in Gridco with effect from 1997 and subsequently brought under the session. Information of the platform 26. So the petitioner being from the above, it is clear that 2 days of break of service has been treated as EL, so there is no discontinuance of service of the petitioner. So the petitioner is entitled to avail the benefit of TBA/ACP scale of pay from his initial date of appointment, that is 5/7/1988 instead of 20/11/1991. And the break or discontinuance of service from the initial date of service shall not be construed to be an actual break. In fact, that will be construed as the continuation. Full stop. In view of the above, the writ petition is allowed and the petitioner is directed to what? What darkar?
And TB and ACP from the
Cheta to diya hala kete din bhitre
matter and all the areas matter.
and any area arising therefrom shall be paid within a period of 3 months from today. Hala? Jantu. Next.
Item 27.
27. Dispose of. Hala? Accordingly dispose of. No, allowed being disposed of. Hala? Dispose of being allowed. Next.
Item 27.
May I please watch? It's a case of regularization.
Regulation.
Regularization.
Code ira.
MCG Medical College, Merad, Barampur.
Which post?
It is Malad data entry operator.
Data entry operator?
Yes, madam. Continuing since 2008.
2008?
Yes. And in 2012, my lord.
On contractual basis?
Contractual basis.
Where is the contract? Let's see the contract.
I have given the appointment letter.
What is that?
Appointment letter.
Annexure 1?
Yes. That is, my lord, in 2008, creation of post in NKC Medical College. 2 numbers of, my lord, data entry operator. Serial number 3. And my lord, there is a advertisement in annexure 2. And the appointment letter annexure 3. Page 90. Facts are not, the facts may not have indicated the dature has not been disputed. But they are saying that we are not governed by that 17/9/2013 resolution.
Yes, what is your answer, sir?
And annexure 8 may not kindly see page 32. Further recommendation was made that another post be created for smooth management of college. Initially, annexure 1, there is a creation of post.
He's claiming on the basis of the resolution dated 17/9/2013, annexure 6, page 26.
Annexure 6.
Page 26.
Yes.
Here, my readership come to page 27. As page 20, I'm placing. Page 26.
Regular appointment existing
Yes.
contractual group C and group D
Yes, yes.
employees who are not holding any post in contravention of any. So he's not covering under this?
No.
How?
Let's see. Contractual appointments, engagements made against contractual posts created with the concurrence of Finance Department on abolition of the corresponding regular post or contractual appointments, engagements made against contractual post created with the concurrence of Finance Department without abolition of any corresponding regular post in case of new offices or for strengthening of the existing office services. So here, there is no concurrence of Finance Department first of all, before appointing these people. These persons were appointed and they were paid with the salary from the user's fees collected from the patient. So The initiation of initial appointment itself is not in concern with this regulation. So this is not covered.
No, there are three categories, madam. Three categories. First, madam, abolition of equivalent post is created. Second is madam, with the concurrence.
Where is the post?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Why there any sanction post?
No.
No, the third category, madam, or
Let's examine one by one. Was there any sanction post?
annexure 1, madam. If you also look at annexure 1, page 17. Here, madam, it is.
There is no sanction post, sir.
No, the government allowed, madam. If you also look at this,
On contractual basis,
you just pay.
exigency service.
Yes, that is why, madam, in annexure 6, there are 3 contingencies. Madam, can you see 3? Annexure
Can't be, sir.
page 26, madam. And your lordship not dealt with, madam, this matter in the division bench, and that has been upheld by the Supreme Court. I'll give, madam, minimum.
Sir, Supreme Court upheld, that is again misnomer. Many a time what happens, whenever there is some order, if your post is sanctioned post, show me immediately, I'll pass order. Show me that. One thing is the prime consideration for me, whether it was sanctioned post or anything gola post.
Advertisement है ना, मतलब advertisement है.
Advertisement in the contractual post अस्थायी post में advertisement हुए. हाँ.
No, certificate of Supreme Court, this appointment cannot be said to be.
Supreme Court कौन कहला sir? Supreme Court कौन कितने line लिखी थी देख लेते order?
Supreme Court कहले
खाली उठे line SSLP dismiss लिखाई थी वो.
No, but there are judgment fellow.
नहीं यही case रा जोड़ा Supreme Court travel करके जाई छी dismiss की राइला कोइले से तार order टा देखेले.
मतलब
वो order सेटा.
मतलब
अच्छी.
Kindly come to page 36. I'll show what your lordship want. I'll show that. But for a minute, kindly see page 36. That is 21/11/2022.
Peculiar facts and circumstances of the case.
I'll show
the fact that the National original applicants were continued since 2008 against the regular post and completed 6 years of contractual service. They were entered to the regulation. The submission made on behalf of the preference cannot be committed to take such action. Now the question is, a particular case at a co-posted.
This is also data entry.
Data entry.
Yes.
Okay. Data entry operator post. This is against the sanction post.
Yes.
Here is it against the sanction post?
So far as our
sanction post I agree with this, sir.
Show me whether it is a sanction post. I'll show to you. Let's see. I'll show to you. Annexure 1 and annexure 4. Annexure 4, again recommendation was made. Create the post.
Create hela.
Upon the create करना I have been
create है नहीं ना.
Then Uma Devi.
Sir, जल्दी उमा देवी भी आसी बनी post इंडिया post पे उमा देवी लागू है बनी sir. उमा देवी रा भी तरह अच्छी ना. उमा देवी मने उमा देवी should not be.
But your lordship rendered judgment on 17/9/2013 circular. They have taken 3 grounds.
Fine.
They have taken 3 grounds.
No. Tell me one thing. Uma Devira first criteria kono should be against a sanction post. Post a sanction hidiyo nihati. First insert. That is what Uma Devi first insert. Second. ei jaga re apan ko kotha mu koji. Post was not sanctioned. Koji bar sanction post karo e the mane kichi nahi.
Well, I'll show to your lordship what is sanction post. That has also been clarified.
Where?
If, my lord, the person has been allowed to continue for 10 years voluntarily, they've clarified, my lord. The language is Supreme
sanction post कोटी कोई लिखी थी definition टा Supreme Court definition छाड़ा तुम Supreme Court को केस रे कौन कहला सेटा हम लिस्ट बदल आपण sanction post word टा कोडी अछि आपण statute रे देखले sanction post टा word टा कोडी अछि
मतलब सर्विस
Supreme Court को केस रे कौन कहला sanction post माने ता माने से थोड़ी
My lord, in this case, my lord, considering 79/2013, number of judgments have been delivered by the honorable signature. And recently, my lord, in Pattavan Dattala's case, my lord, they have gone to Supreme Court, 600 attorney operators working in Tahsil. They have taken that plea. All those three pleas, my lord, they have taken. They are not covered, they are not sanctioned post. And the honorable division bench said, having allowed them to continue up to this, how can you take that plea? That there is no sanction post. And on last Monday, my lord, two matters were there. I had prepared my lord date chart and the written submission, including my lord, all the citations. But since the court was not there, my lord, the matter will be taken up some afterwards, my lord.
କେବେ ଅଛି ସେଟା ଡିଟେଲ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ଶୁଣିଦେବ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତା ଡିଟେଲ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଅଲଗା ଦିନ ଆଉ ଡିଟେଲ ମଧ୍ୟ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ପୁରା ଡିଟେଲ ଆଉ ଗିଭ୍ ପ୍ରପର ନୋଟ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ମେଲ୍
item number
ନମ୍ବର ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଇଟମ ନମ୍ବର ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
I'll give the double number.
give that ଗୋଟେ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
Yes, and a comprehensive note I'll give because
sir, this is also true. He is also right. If a person is allowed to work for such a long time, 15 years, 17 years,
Yes, some persons were appointed under Swasthya SSB, SBS na SSB, some scheme.
Swasthya Vikas Samiti.
Swasthya Vikas
That has
Samiti
also been dealt with.
for users fee for collection of
I remember one case of Barampur MKCG.
receipts.
When I was sitting in DB, I had just written that judgment where it was, I think, allowed. I don't know.
Yes, my lord. Because you also said that having allowed them to continue for so many years, how can you take this plea?
They should take this.
Yes.
Let me explore this first. Second.
I'll give all the numbers, my lord, so that it can be
Second
disposed of.
pair लगा दिया गोटे सब गोटे batch. Next. Mr. Tripathi को पूरा सब composite freeze मिली गोटे गोरे.
Well, I'll just off record that that means 30 cases, madam.
Sir,
30 cases, madam.
एबे मिले नहीं.
No, 30 cases.
हला परे मिले ना.
Well, 30 cases, madam, has gone to Supreme Court.
NML DL.
That you know, we give some time.
No, order.
No, so they have said that we'll make a further comprehensive scheme better than 17(9). But when the matter was taken up on 30th of March, they have submitted a scheme. Keeping in view, my lord, 41,000 employees are waiting for that judgment of the division bench. They have given it that they will appear for the selection. They will give 80% benefit will be given to them.
They will continue. Scheme
Then the scheme is there, no? That scheme, and Supreme Court rejected that. Supreme Court said, how can you now allow them to sit in the examination?
Finally, Supreme Court कौन कहला?
Let us make you रक्षित ही.
है ही नहीं ना.
No.
हो देखिए. मैं कहते रहती.
मैं मतलब 30th April पंद्रह दिया है जी time to file the charge. तब पर fix हो.
तो हमें आर्टिकल डिले कर दो आगे जून रे कर दो जून 19 कर देता. सियाडू आसे वाला तारले कवर. आउ सहज ही जो काम आपन
Last week of May, last week of May.
तावर से जजमेंट आसु लिपन टाइम नेबे. एका संगे आसु 19 रे आसु से जून 19 रे. आस्ती वो जा ऑर्डर आसु आगता आसी.
मैं इंटीमेट टू कंटिन्यू.
कहना सुप्रीम कोर्ट बंद हो जीवन ना मैं ये रे.
Yes.
जहाँ पास ही तो वही तो.
मैं इंटीमेट टू
कंटिन्यू. Next.
Tomorrow I'll give that list. The list of the cases, I'll give tomorrow.
Okay, 32.
Item 28.
Oh, sorry, 28. 28. Yes.
My lord. The rejection of the candidature for the post of assistant professor surgery. Assistant professor surgery, my lord. And being a teacher, to be a teacher, my lord. Only on the ground that he has no 1 year SR certificate.
SR certificate,
my lord. And your lordship on 14.3, your lordship directed that questionnaire that is.
So they are saying because he was working somewhere in some medical teaching experience is there.
Yes.
That is a Cooperative College, my lord, College,
I remember.
1 year, 7 months of experience. And MA said that that is it is not mandatory, SR is not mandatory, that certificate is, experience is sufficient. And your lordship, 23, page 2, your lordship, page 21, the lordship directed, against item 23, page.
So here, the MCQ.
Lordship,
sorry,
yes.
the Q&A. In
My lord.
Q&A,
Yes.
you have already on that issue, it has been clarified that a candidate who has ever been appointed as assistant professor in the specialty concerned in a recognized, approved, permitted medical college, either now working or not, irrespective of duration, the requirement of 1 year SRship shall not be mandatory. That is your clarifying what is.
Yes, that is the clarification. If I may be permitted to remind myself, my lords. On the last occasion, your lordship posed a question to me because the petitioner was not working on a regular post, he was working on a deputation basis, my lords. So your lordship posed a question to me whether if he is working on deputation basis, whether he will get the same parity as those who are
Reputation basis?
lords, he had worked, that is not his parent department, your lordship. He came and he was working on deputation in this borrowed department, my lord.
He was earlier working with.
Lords, he was working as the surgery specialist in the district headquarter hospital, Nayagarh, your lordship.
Oh, from
there, he got deputed.
From the territorial hospital to the medical college. Hospital.
For 1 year and 7 months, he was deputed, your lordship. Lords, I have researched.
He is deputed, he is working. His experience is important, na? Since you are talking about experience, what is the problem?
I have researched on the subject matter, lords, and I found a judgment of the Supreme Court, your lordship.
Let's see.
Lords, here facts are a little different, your lordship, but the same question has also been dealt with here. Whether someone working on deputation basis, whether that period of deputation can be claimed as period for.
No. See, here the question is different. Here is see, because in medical services, SRship is important.
Lordship,
right?
Yes.
So, I think there are some in one of the SCB medical college, I had given the judgment. There are Ashwini Kara versus something. Ashwini Kara, I remember the client, the petitioner name, I still remember. There is the same thing. The dental experience was required. He was working under KIMS, and he didn't have the SRC. Of course, that was a different issue because in the dental division, the SRC was not available at that time. Later, it was introduced. So
that was the case where previously it was dentistry.
Right.
From 2011,
Yes.
it became the medical.
Correct. At that time, it was not there.
Yes.
So a special branch was not there here. It was later actually the case is slightly different, of course. But here I don't find any what is the logic in saying that if person is under deputation or something, he has experience,
Yes, the facts are a little different, lordship. I admit that, lords. But the service jurisprudence that has been rendered in this judgment is that, my lords.
Which paragraph you are
My lords, I'm placing reliance on paragraph 11, the very last page, your lordship may kindly take.
11, yes, read it.
I'm, lords, the facts, the previous paragraph, your lordship, I'm reading.
No, here the question is the petitioner seniority.
Yes.
Here the case you have given.
Yes, lordship, yes.
Question of seniority. Here it's
Yes.
not the seniority, it is eligibility. Eligibility and seniority are different things.
Eligibility
for calculating seniority, of course, to become eligible and the seniority. Here now the seniority is not at all important here. Here, see, in place of SRC, what? In place of FRC, your guideline says clearly, on your Q&A says clearly, no. If you have worked, it doesn't say permanent, temporary, deputation, doesn't say anything. That means he has experience. He has been appointed in a specialty concern, recognized hospital. Now working or not, irrespective of duration, the requirement of 1 year SRC shall not be mandatory. Then it's coming under that.
But it still tantamounts to a promotion, your lordship.
No. It's not a promotion. He is saying that since I have the qualification and experience, And experience is under question mark because he didn't have SRC, but he had the medical college experience. So if I have a medical college experience and I am, I have spent 1.5 years, something.
1 and 7 months.
1
1 year.
1 year, 7 months. So that is, so SRC is not required at all. So he should be made eligible. What is the problem?
No, I'm only relying on the judgment that I'm referring to. Your Lordship.
Judgment is not squarely covering the issue in the present case.
But what I was saying, deputation, man, lot of in the initial stage also that is for deputation. This time also against this advantage it is also deputation because after OPSC selected candidate. Selected, now I am working in Shishu Bhavan, my lord, in Kotak as joint director, surgery, my lord. Kotak. My lord, the post is there. Post is there, my lord.
So what do you want today?
Yes, anywhere.
The matter pertaining to the 19, never conquer will agree. Put it this way.
Teacher, any college, my lord? Any of the medical college? And that is vacancy also there.
That only eligibility issue.
Vacancy is there.
Qualify.
Yes, my lord.
Khali qualify, khali eligibility hegale to hela nahi, qualify hegale.
Mane, as a teacher, he has a rental service.
Not on that, sir. Here the question of eligibility, you are just thrown out from the threshold level. Threshold entry, because of this thing.
Only one, sir.
Now what can be done? Now what can be done?
My rejection that will cause and direction we given, I will be
Appoint.
This is only a deputation leave, deputation basis. Any college.
Sir, I understand, but government OPSC confirm the deputation.
OPSC, my lord, OPSC, when the OPSC candidate will come, when I was working in SNC college, CORAM, my lord, after the OPSC candidate came and joined, I was disengaged. I was disengaged. Then I come to the headquarters hospital.
You are in a stopgap.
Yes.
And this is.
Let me clarify.
And my lord, this is also stopgap arrangement. Only deputation on deputation basis they will work.
Let me clarify. Whenever there is a need for the medical colleges to be open, so the director of medical education
teachers, that's why they sometimes take
on
the territory.
And the condition is once the OPSC candidate comes, they have to relinquish the post.
That is stopgap arrangement.
Yes.
Yes, that is it.
That is against the post, I mean, with the permanent post. It's not available. So till the person, new person come, you.
Yes, that is. And this is also this. Also.
So what is your prayer, sir? Let's go to your prayer.
My lord. Please to more specifically to the opposite to direction we should open to cause.
Order number 21 take for comment.
Was the my lord, that is the rejection of my candidature. That is page 21, my lord. Page 21. Page 21, your lordship may kind of.
Page 21,
that is the annexure 2, which was a prayer is to pass that rejection order. Page 21, my name is at 23, my lord. The lordship second rejected. Recruitment Panigrahi. Only on the sir. Rejected. Only on that one.
That I understand, sir. But the question is now is there so
Balangir there is a vacancy there,
so you consider him if you have any vacant position, just it's not a permanent post.
Yes.
You can give somewhere wherever there is a post.
We will consider DMT will take direction.
The petitioner in the present petition challenges the rejection of the candidature of the applicant for the post of assistant professor of medical college by the opposite parties. Number 2, on the ground that the petitioner does not possess 1-year SRC qualification in accordance with the MCA guidelines. However,
FAQ of MCI. FAQ of MCI. I am for NMC also.
ଯେତେବେଳେ MCA ଥିଲା ନା
ହଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ NMC ହେଇଗଲା
ହଁ ମୁଁ MCA ଥିଲା ମୁଁ MCA ଲେଖିବି ନା
ହଁ yes.
ହେଲା the London Council of the petitioner further submits that the petitioner in the FAQ number 23 जो order ଅଛି ନା 14 order ଅଛି FAQ number ଲେଖିଦବ FAQ number 23 as extracted from the instruction which reads as follows. Like the 23 the question answer like the a candidate who has ever been appointed an assistant professor like the and in view of that the above the petitioner is the petitioner candidate should have been considered by the opposite party number 2. However, the opposite party number 2 has rejected his candidature on because of lack of SR-ship experience. And Council of the State, Mr. Misra submits that since the petitioner was on a deputation basis and has spent 1 year and 7 months in what is that?
SLN College,
Shahid Lakman Naik Medical College, Cooperative. And his experience cannot be treated as experience substituting the SR-ship. Full stop. Since the FAQ in the instruction clearly stipulates that the candidate who has ever been appointed as assistant professor in the specialty concerned in a recognized/approved/permitted medical college, either now working or not, irrespective of duration, the requirement of 1 year SRC shall not be mandatory applicable for him. In such view of the matter, the petitioner, the opposite party number 2 is directed to consider the application of the present petitioner since his experience in the medical college is tantamount to SR-ship and his case deserves a consideration. Accordingly, the OP number 2 shall consider the present petitioner's case, the present petitioner, the candidature of the present petitioner, and
ଆପଣ assistant professor teaching teacher
consider କରିବେ କୋଉଠି ଖାଲି ତ କରିବେ ଆଉ ଏଟା କଣ consider କଣ ପାଇଁ କରିବେ ଆପଣ ଝାଡୁଦାର ପାଇଁ consider କରିବେ accordingly the petition is disposed of.
My lord, my name may be given for 2 and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3.
time fixed time within particular time.
କେମିତି ସେ ତାର post ହେଲେ ସେ ଦବ କୋଉଠି time ଦେବି sir ଏମିତି time ଦେଇ ହୁଏ
Vacancy ଦେଖିକି ଦେବେ।
ଖାଲି ହେବ କୋଉଠି ଖାଲି ହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆ ହେବ
PG student they are teaching my lord.
Sir, आपको consider କରିବେ ଯୋଉ ବି ହେଲେ ଆପଣ it's not a vested right sir.
I'm fictional on the other right. Minimum 6 months as you lordship. Time
ये एमदी ଅଧା ଅଧାରେ କଣ ମିଳେ permanent post ର ଫାଇଦା ମିଳୁଛି next half professor there is a concept कौन ना barefoot doctor ये बाहर ना कहले वाला
time
need to file counter, so I need some time. 47.
47.
I have already intimated.
When do you want?
1 week after.
30th April.
Obligation.
I may pardon my. The morning in I have mentioned that the extension of surrender.
That can't be because the order file has been reserved, so I'll pass judgment tomorrow, final.
Pardon, your lordship, on Friday, your lordship has put this matter for giving the written note. Your lordship has reserved this matter. Yes, lord. Obliged, lordship.
Item number 32. Mr. Moon requested me to make an argument, madam.
32.
It's pleadings completed, खाली final dispose of written note टा बनी नहीं.
Is the petitioner key?
Petitioner sir, I have already taken consent.
What is the issue?
Challenging the departmental proceeding, madam.
ଏଇଟା 2020 ମ୍ୟାଟରଟା କଣ ପାଇଁ
ସେ ମୁନ୍ ସାର୍ ପଳେଇଲେ ସେ ତାଙ୍କ କଣ ଅର୍ଜେଣ୍ଟ କାମ ଥିଲା ସେ କହିଲେ ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ସେ ଉଠିଲା ବେଳେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ
let him start the argument next କାଲି ସେ 2020 ର ମ୍ୟାଟର ପୋଲିସ
your lordship na fix it Friday madam. Friday
18th Thursday.
tomorrow
tomorrow
tomorrow let's finish it
again
2 p.m. matter will be declared. Item number 24.
May please lordship. Last time the lordship directed issue notice to one Ananga Kesari Das to appear in virtual mode in order to record the statement whether the marks awarded by him is interpolated or not.
is it there? Is it there?
In virtual mode I couldn't able to occupy. Virtual, your lordship is directed to appear in virtual mode, your lordship. That's why I couldn't see whether
no there then how
notice
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 ଯାଇଥିଲା ନା ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ପଠାଇଥିଲା ଯାଇନି that's
one more time.
give more, another chance
Also fix the next week.
Next week 9.
you have anything new to say?
Let him say, then I'll say. What he is alleging interpolation, I'll say them necessary correction. Correction doesn't confine to marks only. Correction extends to date of birth. Correction extends to institution from where they passed. And all the examiners have done it.
Any correction.
And all the examiners, sir, not only that fellow, there are 4 examiners. All of them have done necessary correction, my lord. I'll show it from documents. Say,
how can they do all kind of correction?
मतलब because
come out with the final thing.
मतलब कहार गोटे भूल ହେଇଛି दरु डेट
भूल केमते हेबो भूलरा फ्रेश करा जाए
सेमाने करेक्शन करके साइन करिसंती whether your lordship will believe it or not, that's a different thing.
Why should they everybody will start correcting and start why the new result sheets they not
I cannot explain, but I'll speak from the records.
What is the practice? We sit in the district judge recruitment. I have been sitting for the last 2-3 years. District judge, promotional posts, all this thing. Generally, we give marks in pencil. First in pencil. First a sheet. Everybody will be given a sheet and we will give the mark in pencil. And then we just whatever there is in pencil, and in a final thing we write in a pen. Or you get it typed. Either pen or you get it typed. So that there is not a single correction which will be there. So that is what this practice is everywhere, even the OPSC also. The same thing they do. They don't usually do that. Once you write, should be perfect. There should not be any correction.
Any further correction.
There are so many corrections that gives rise to a lot of speculation.
Let him say, my lord. I'll place my case.
If corrections are being done like this, there will be doubt. There will be speculations. Definitely.
No, had it been one examiner, probably
even 1 or 2, I'm not 1 or 2. That they should not. In the correction is not allowed at all.
But probably they'll be able to explain under what circumstances they've done it.
In mark, in name, in all these things. How can you have such kind of so many mistakes at a time?
Let him say, my lord. I'll then place my card. Sir,
What is the matter on first May? Let's-
Obliged.
Next,
Item number 50.
50.
Your Lordship, may
50 on
kindly
flag.
peruse your Lordship's last order.
What is that?
It was custodial torture case, and this Honorable High Court had directed SP to record to produce the CCTV footage, and they told that only it is being recorded only for 4 days.
SP, who district?
Angul.
Yes.
Sir, namaskar, sir.
So how can you ensure that a particular your CCTV footage for only for 4 days? How can you do it? Your protocol is not 4 days, sir.
Sir, at the time in 2000.
At that time, this time I am not on that. My question is, when you are preserving your footage, what is the total protocol time that the protocol allows you to, how many days it should be kept?
Sir, since 2022, a statewide policy has been there, sir. Now 10 cameras and 10 TV footages are there, which are being preserved for 1 year, sir.
1 year. Since 2022. And this case was pertaining to which year?
2018.
So at that time, what was the policy?
There was no such policy, only 4 cameras was there, sir. And capacity was 24 GB, sir.
Only for 4 days?
That could accommodate only 4 to 5 days footage, sir.
This is wrong. If some serious crime has happened and you have data for 4 days only, then everything is gone. How can that be?
Presently, sir, it is being kept, sir.
Presently, I know that presently, sir. Presently, I called that person, whoever the vendor, the IT vendor. I have called here, and he has only stated that there is 1 year. But prior to that, it could be at least 1 month. How could it be 4 days? How can 4 days be kept? I mean, the CCTV footage will be kept for 4 days only.
My Lords, may I only clarify, Lordship, that was the situation and that was the policy of the state at that point of time, Lords. In fact, no policy was formed. And
So,
yes, Lordship. In fact, we had kept some extras, Lords, in district of Angul, despite 4 being provided by the state. We also took the venture to put some cameras in places where would otherwise.
The question is not a camera where you have put. Question is, how many days you preserve the data?
Lords, that was because of
because suppose tomorrow something happens, unless you have at least 1 month window or maybe 2 month window, how will you retrieve the data? Some crime happens within that period. Suppose you detected later. I want to see how the sequence of the crime or what is anything ABCD of the crime. So how will you get it? In 4 days, everything will go.
Yes, but that was the contingency that was faced by us. And in fact, this issue went to the Supreme Court, my Lords. And in Supreme Court, in an order dated February of 2023, they've passed an entire set of guidelines on how CCTV is to be maintained in police stations, Your Lordship.
Yeah.
There, they've stated that it should be for a minimum of 1 year.
Yeah.
And at the prescribed time that they think is efficient should be 18 months, Your Lordship. But wherever there is any difficulties for data management, they can reduce it to 1 year, which we are complying with now, my Lords.
That's fine. But earlier, at least 1 month, at least not 1 year, then 1 month at least should have been kept.
Lords, in fact, Lords, if I may, a little different from the subject matter, but if the petitioner had immediately made a complaint into the grievance cell right after the incident, not waiting for a lapse of.
कौन सुनता है भाई? Grievance cell has been ऐसे दिखाने के लिए कोई सुनता नहीं.
Now it has been fully.
Grievance cell has. When there is a mistake of police at that time, grievance cell doesn't work.
No, it is open for the entire public, my Lords.
One, I know that, but You know how they
But
behave.
these disputed questions of facts, your lordship, could have been better ascertained at the.
When did you approach?
My lord, the incident took place on 30th December. I approached this court on 2nd of January, and order was passed on 5th of January.
That is right.
I was bona fide.
No, it's not delayed actually.
I was completely bona fide in my approach.
How was the death?
No, it's a custodial torture of a lady. Without,
He died?
No, she's alive. In the absence of any female staff, she was tortured in the room of the IAS.
Sir, how could a lady be tortured in the absence of female staff? जननी को जनाना पुलिस करना चाहिए ना? How can this your male staff will handle?
No, sir. She was kept in Mahila Sishu desk along with women staff only, sir.
We have taken that team at para 12 of counter of opposite party number 3, your lordship.
They say that the lady constable was outside the room.
Sir, one thing let me tell you. There is no CCTV footage. Whatever you say may be right or may be wrong. How can this court will find out we are right or wrong? Tell me.
For that,
You are saying custodial torture. We don't know custodial torture. Sometimes whenever the police takes, people will come out with all pleas that custodial torture, mujhe mara, pita,
Indeed.
whatever.
Indeed.
So then,
For that, I have, in my miscase, I have filed
then,
that.
how will the court, in the absence of a cause and evidence,
Yes, sir.
come to a conclusion that there was torture?
Indeed, your lordship. For that, the police themselves in the year 2016, they had issued a circular to all the tenants that you install a CCTV camera where the minimum
It's fine.
capacity is 30 days.
That now the situation is different. At
This-
that point in time, the situation is different.
In 2016, they say it should be 30 days, and now in 2018, they say it's we have only 4 to 5 days. For the general public, they say you install a camera whose capacity is for 30 days recording, and when they do it, they say it's 4 to 5 days.
What is that?
That circular is attached to my miscase number 2906 of 2018.
Page?
Page 22. The portion is at page 23, clause 4.
Kuda.
Page 23, clause 4. The landlord, owner, partner shall preserve CCTV footage for a
I
period.
am not getting here. Where is that?
My lord, to my miscase number 2906.
Miscase khujla milne
My lord, 2906 of 2018.
Miscase or page?
Yes, your lord. It starts from page 22 at page 23.
Here also judgment.
Clause 4. They
Commissioner of Police.
Yes. So they require the general public to preserve it for 30 days. But when it comes to them, they say we will not do it for more than 4 to 5 days.
Where is that? Paragraph?
Clause 4, para 4, at page 23.
Yes, how could your the guideline issued by the commissionerate of police for Bhubaneswar Kataka, no?
But the department is same there. In case of
your guideline said it is for 1 month for public, and for you it is 4 days. Mr. SP, where is that? For there was in the absence, even in the absence of guideline also, can you not keep it for some more time?
Yes, sir, I completely agree, sir. At the time, it was such that the cameras that were being provided and the technology that was there, that was not allowing us to keep. I completely agree, sir. CCTV footage should be kept for longer duration, sir. Not only in police station, but in public places also, sir.
Yeah. At least, I mean, even if there was no guideline at that time, at least it should have been for at least for 1 month. But क्या कर सकते हैं? कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई. Court, this reputation.
This case I had filed to.
This can't be, sir.
Yes.
In your case, this court cannot. I didn't have camera to see that what was happening inside the this thing. Unless you have something to some material to show. This court can't do.
Crime takes place inside a police station, then.
This is a question of facts. I can't do. The read court can't do. Unless you show something.
Well, page 44 of the counter, only one page I'll show of OP number 4, page 44. Now, who is saying that it can be recorded for 4 to 5 days?
These things are
No, only last
no
page.
Policy, they are not bound by the policy.
No, not policy, your lordship. The letter of the so-called technician at page 44 of the counter by OP number 4. Page 44, your lordship. He is the one Biswajit Parida, aged 20 years. He calls himself as a technician in CP Plus company. He must not be even a graduate.
I am not going into all these things.
My lord,
in the policy, didn't have policy.
May I say his signature, my lord?
How does it matter? Does it prove that the police has brutally just tortured? Does it prove that?
No.
No.
But this report is false is apparent from his signature. He doesn't even know how to sign, your lordship. His claims.
All these I am not going. It's not,
because I don't have any other evidence of.
And then I can't help.
There is.
Unless you show something, I can't.
In DK Vasu case, the Supreme Court held.
DK Vasu case.
These crimes took place in closed doors.
And we are doing it regularly.
These crimes.
Amicus brief we are holding.
These crimes take place in closed doors, and police will not give evidence against their own person. So that is why this
court can't do it. Simple.
That is why only CCTV could have helped it.
There is no CCTV footage in the absence of anything. What can
I was bona fide in approaching this court.
You may be right. You may be telling something truth, but actually this thing can't be decided in the read court. जाओ human right जाओ कहीं भी जाओ यहाँ पे क्यों आते human right क्यों नहीं गए?
Same thing would have happened there.
Then you अब तो इतना बढ़िया क्या बोलते हैं speculator है तो फिर same thing would have happened then what can I do?
The last which I could do is file this miss case to direct them to provide the details of the installation things.
How there is nothing to help you. It's not at all help you. Even if installation is there.
Adverse inference
retrieval is not possible.
Adverse inference could be drawn then in that case.
Installation, if unit installation is there, retrieval is not possible. Once
Not
retrieval
possible.
is not possible, then what?
In that case, adverse inference could be drawn against them. Only
that is in a
not-
trial. You can file a case. Trial goes on. Then so you have filed any FIR against the policeman?
No, your lordship.
You should have filed FIR. Who stops you? 166 IPC. Have you read it? 166 IPC. How much 166 IPC? Let him read. YouTube. 166. Read it. Read aloud and Mr. SP should also hear.
Public servant disobeying law with intent to cause injury to any person. Whoever being a public servant knowingly disobeys any direction of the law as to the way in which he is to conduct himself as such public servant, intending to cause or knowing it to be likely that he will by such disobedience cause injury to any person, shall be punished with simple imprisonment for a term which may extend to 1 year or with fine or both.
Mr. SP, the 166 provision is it is least used provision in the government circle. People are not utilizing 166 provision. Any policeman who Director General Police Odisha ought to initiate appropriate departmental proceeding against the opposite party number 2 and 3 for custodial torture of the petitioner and violation of the direction of the Honorable this court, the Supreme Court in DK Vasu versus State of West Bengal, reported in AR 1997 SC 620 and 646 of the Criminal Procedure 1973. The case of the petitioner is that she was taken into the police custody after the sunset and confined there till 10 p.m. and thereafter she has been released. And consequently, the petitioner further submits that there was no evidence with the petitioner except the CCTV footage of the concerned police station, which could surface the truth. So, and consequently, the petitioner further submits that because of the retrieval period of the CCTV footage was not clear at the time of commission of the offense, the CCTV footage cannot be retrieved. This court wanted to interact with the concerned superintendent of police, District Hon'Ble, regarding the policy of retrieval of CCTV footage. He submits that at that point in time, there was no guideline regarding the retrieval of the CCTV footage. And the CCTV footage were lost from the system. Also, in the absence of the CCTV footage, this court cannot decide a factually disputed case. See, for the not concept of the state further submits that the CCTV retrieval period is extended to 1 year on the basis of the notification.
It's basis of judgment of the Supreme Court, which laid down the guidelines, that is Paramveer Singh Saini versus Baljit Singh, Your Lordship. AIR 2021 SC 64.
2021 SC
64, my lord.
And at present, things have been rectified and the retrieval period has been increased to 1 year. In view of the aforesaid facts, this court cannot fix any responsibility against any individual officer, nor can it indict against any officer. However, this court feel it opposite to record a few lines of caution that the police should treat individual with utmost in a dignified manner, and also refrain from using third-degree method on any suspect, unless he or she is a habitual offender. Further, the CCTV footage retrieval period as prescribed by the Supreme Court be maintained strictly without fail. If any police officer fails to comply with the Supreme Court order regarding the preservation of data pertaining to the CCTV footage, the said officer should be taken to task by the department. Also. In view of the above, this court doesn't find any merit in this case. Accordingly, dismissed the writ petition. Right. And the personal presence in the speaker virtual mode is dispensed with. Next.
Item 30.
30.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, I am for the petitioner. Lordship, notice is sufficient. No one is appearing.
Okay, though notice is sufficient, none appears on behalf of the opposite party. The last chance, the opposite party is granted 1 week time to appear in the matter, failing which the matter shall be passed ex parte. The order shall be passed ex parte. Place the matter on second May. Second May.
Published.
Next.
31.
31.
31 May, please, Your Lordship. Your matter related to petitioner is challenging the appointment of OP3. And on previous occasion, Your Lordship, OP3, on behalf of OP3, substitution was filed where OP3 is, has died meanwhile. So since then, the post is vacant.
So I have got the instruction that, my lord, this post has not vacant, it is filled up, my lord, since there is no interim order, my lord. So that, so I pray that.
What is your prayer, madam? I didn't
Your
get.
Lordship, my prayer is to pass the order of appointment of OP3 because at that time, when the appointment was going on, as per the criteria, the petitioner was eligible for all the criteria made in the advertisement in Annexure 1, Your Lordship, page 8, Your Lordship. After that, even though petitioner was called for Viva and everything was in the merit list, you got the score, high score, and on the experience also. Still, then she was not appointed, Your Lordship. She was not appointed instead.
Why she was not appointed despite she topped the merit list?
Yes, no, not merit list, Your Lordship. In the Your Lordship, as per the criteria given here, as per
Just hold on. Can you claim a post just because you meet the criteria?
no, Your Lordship, as per the
Suppose a particular post requires graduation, experience 2 years, everything a person is having, and he is applying. Is it necessary that the person having any person having that qualification or criteria shall be given? No. There will be some methodology to eliminate. Because unless otherwise, what will happen? There are suppose 5 posts, too few posts, too many chasers. Only 5% can be appointed. So some mechanism has to be involved, and from that the person will get a job. So you are eligible. Eligible, I'm saying. You are not top. You didn't have top in the merit list.
Your Lordship.
So how do you say that they should give you the post?
Your Lordship, in the advertisement itself, they have mentioned that they need the experience of 2 years above in company.
Fine. Did they reject you because of lack of experience?
No, Your Lordship, they have mentioned in when the petition was applied in RTI regarding OP3's.
Did you qualify in the written waivers, whatever conducted?
Yes, Your Lordship.
What was your position?
Position is not mentioned, but she was.
How many posts were there?
Sir, 4 posts was.
4 posts. What was your rank? Pata nahi. Kuch bhi pata nahi. You tell me. What is
But whose appointment is my learned friend is challenging?
I am asking what was her rank?
Rank is simply is not.
Kete marks paitila kiti thibo.
So it has an.
Her
name was not.
Chakri apan diyanti kemti sir? Mark jona file la dhari khali bulla.
It's very long.
ଫାଇଲଟା ଧରିକି ଖାଲି ବୁଲିଲା
It's very long.
ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ କେବେ ଆଉ ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ହେଲାଣି ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ କରୁଛ?
4 years.
4 years 4 years ସେଟା ଜାଣିପାରିଲନି ଆଉ କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ଲାଗିବ ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ ସେଟା? Whenever there is a case, these are the basic things, sir. When you are selecting somebody, on what basis you are selecting? Maybe some interview,
Yes.
maybe some written test,
Yes.
maybe some career marking,
Yes.
something must be there.
Yes.
So on what basis you the 4 people qualified and this person cannot qualify? Why? What is the reason?
Right.
Don't you know the basis?
Yes, madam.
Then
I'll take instruction on what basis.
हर जगह में instruction लेना 2019 में instruction भी नहीं निकल.
chance दिया जो I'll justify my why she was not given.
The matter has been listed again and again. You have not.
What I say is this matter has become infructuous since whose appointment was she is challenging.
Even if
he
she
died.
is challenging, I want to know
Yes,
what
madam.
is the methodology of appointment.
I'll satisfy on next week.
Next 500 टका दिया.
As fitter, they were promoted to the post of mechanic or not. We have for instruction, my lord. My instruction is, in fact, number of officers they were transferred because of that election. I pray some more time. 2 weeks time may be given. I will.
Okay,
get the
let's go to
positive.
the state.
And he is continuing in the
2
job.
weeks time to find the to receive the instruction. 7th May.
Item 34.
34.
Fine. This is the case for appointment under rehabilitation. Compassionate appointment. An employee, the petition number 1 is the employee, but he wants an employment for his wife because he has been permanently incapacitated during service. Because in a Maoist attack, he was got
So
bullet
there is
injuries.
there is a scheme for that.
Yes, that is
So
the scheme.
after the wife can be wife.
Yes, they have also assured on that ground the husband was given permanently incapacitated and get to retire, prematurely retired. That is the only document.
So what is
Only the problem, my lord, there is only, as to me, my lord, only clot of ego or something like that. What they are saying, I have said because she is a lady and a completed housewife, though having the qualification. She has the experience to work as a in the medicals or in the some lighter duty clerical job. They are insisting upon you go for a constable post, which she cannot. That is why, my lord, the case is running from 2014. Though it is a case of 20, but 2014, I am not getting employment. This is the only thing. That is why last occasion, kindly see, my lord.
Think of
That is the only issue, plot.
As per the instruction at the meeting, my lord, last occasion, my lord directed us to get the instruction. They are saying 2 grounds. One, for this, what post she is requested for appointment, she is not able to qualify the written test examination. Second thing, the physical efficiency of this higher post, there is also not efficiency test is disqualified. She is disqualified. On that ground,
what is the position? Why don't you give some other job?
My lord,
no, instead of that, some manual job or something else you can see. Yes.
And she is getting that radiology qualification in the medical. She can also work. There are today only morning he has given me.
he has given offer thrice.
There are
4 times.
56. This offer only for that particular post, my lord. To which say Doda Dodi Kori Ebo like let it. Housewife directed to work. Though there are the other posts. Ministerial posts are there, hospital post achi. And now I have got the information today morning he has passed on. I could not file it. Lord, 6 set of post rehabilitation achi for medical. What a post to consider for she will get. And the condition is, my lord, the husband.
Then affidavit file कर दियो तो मुझे
affidavit करी तो सही असुविधा होची पुणी डेरी होबो पुणी गडी हो केते दिन हो
Why don't you take instructions?
Positive instruction जदि नहीं जिवे ताले
any other post of lying vacant, consider because at this stage again she will be subjected to so
rigorous test. That is not possible also.
My lord, may basing on that, lordship may observe a order. It's helpful for me because I know my compulsion. Yes, I'll take instruction.
Keeping it otherwise it will not happen.
Yes.
Learn concept for the petitioner.
Relying upon the
submits that there are how many posts?
My lord, this head constable ministerial, the clerical grade.
The head constable, there are some
15 posts, 5% reserved for this compassionate appointment, which will come down to 66. That is my claim. जो 1315 ରୁ 5% ସେମାନେ ପ୍ରତି ଇଏରେ advertisement ରଖନ୍ତି ସେଗୁଡା fill up ହେଇନି।
କୋड ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
No, that is a scheme. That scheme I have annexed. ଏତେ total advertise ହଉଛି 1315 ରୁ 2023
କଥା କହିଲେ ମୁଁ ସିଧା
yes. Let
there
them
are
take
some post lying with the opposite party in the ministerial cadre.
Head constable ministerial.
Head constable ministerial cadre.
Cadre or compassionate appointment,
which can be filled up for the compassionate appointment. Accordingly, learner party is directed to take instruction whether the petitioner can be accommodated in ministerial cadre, since at this, what is their age now?
now it will be 36, I think.
Since the age of the petitioner is in the higher side to enter into the constabulary, the job in the constabulary. So, in such view the matter, let an instruction be obtained by Mr. Padi by 6th May. So 6th May. Next.
My lord, let me give more time because the battalions are coming for election preparation. They are also
But
taking.
the officer will take decision. The officer will take decision better than
Option
officer will there, the establishment. No?
मासे ଅଛି 3 ସପ୍ତାହ ନା କଣ
ठीक है, 6th sufficient time.
Yes, one phone call from my friend will suffice.
Let's me reply. Can you Udit Jana is appearing with you? Plan CGC.
Just if you are interested to sanction a post.
No, the size they have offered. Only question is that that post what my
physical test ये से दौड़ा धपा मुश्किल. So say ताकू commensurate with her capability.
एमानकरी किछ compulsion. This official also some compulsion.
Fine, but compulsion on court न कहवा जाए किसी चुपचाप से कोर्ट कहे हाँ दे दो शेयर कर दे ना समझते कोर्ट को उड़े मोहरा बना दो कोर्ट कहे हम दे दो किसी ने रखा संगे देवा इच्छा थी वो किंतु देव काले कौन है जो काले मोहर की एक्शन नहीं जो कोर्ट कहे दे संगे दे दे ये तो yes next
Item 35.
35
Item 35. Non-payment of search, my lord, I could not get track of the documents. However, my client has instructed me that he would pay the claim amount.
Sorry?
My client is ready to pay the claim amount of the petitioner.
Okay. ठीक है आपका problem solve. What is the claim amount?
Claim amount one is the
13,924 ଟଙ୍କା।
नहीं 13,000 हबनी कारण petition.
Okay, learn cancer petitioner. You are the petitioner.
I am for the opposite.
Opposite party, sorry. Opposite party. 2, no? 2.
And the option 4.
Opposite 4 is submits that his client is ready and willing to accept the claim amount.
To pay the claim amount.
To pay the claim amount, okay. Within?
Of the petitioner within 1 month.
Of the petitioner within 1 month from today. Accordingly, the petition is disposed. Yeah.
There's a gote line खाली जोड़ी the petition and his family members.
And his family member also, ठीक है. Next.
Item 36.
36.
Yes, my lord. I'm for the petitioner, ma'am.
What is the matter? What is the matter?
Additional, this is about the pension matter, ma'am.
At the first hour, my land friend was saying that an additional affidavit they have filed.
You have filed something?
Yes, my lord.
That copy he has not.
Give a copy to me.
Yes, my lord, I will serve.
The petitioner has filed an additional affidavit and he is required to serve a copy on the counsel for the petitioner. Is the
to the opposite party.
accordingly. Give a copy.
Yeah, I will, sir.
List the matter on. Second, May.
Lovely.
Next,
37.
37.
My lord, the petitioner is challenging the termination order. My lord, I have a glance to the last order, that is order dated 18/3/2024, my lord.
Pardon to interfere, your lordship. On last occasion, your lordship has been pleased to direct me to obtain an instruction. To that effect, your lordship, I pray for tomorrow, your lordship.
Acharya Harihara.
Acharya.
କଣ ହେଲା ତ?
ସେଟା ଆସନ୍ତାକାଲି ଆସୁ I will ତିନିଟା ବ୍ରିଫ୍ ଅଛି ଜଏଣ୍ଟଲି ଆସିଛି ଦିଟା ବ୍ରିଫରେ ଆସିଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ରିଫ୍ ଆସିନି ତିନିଟା ଯାକ ଆସିଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଥର କାଲି କରିଦେବି ଆର ଦିଟା ବ୍ରିଫରେ ଅଛି ସେଥିରେ ଯେ ସେମାନେ allow of amendment yes sir
My lord, tomorrow he is also tomorrow था.
Monday.
ଠିକ ଅଛି Monday ଆସିବ your lordship.
Let him take a second.
Lordship. Obliged lordship.
Item 38.
You take his section. I don't want to unnecessarily.
I have already communicated. There was a series of meetings also. Because on earlier occasion it was transmitted to government and government has been pleased to reject on 3 grounds. Those I will reflect at the time of hearing your lordship. I will not consume time of this.
What is the case about?
My lord, lordship, they have been engaged under a scheme.
Oh, acha.
My lordship, that
They have also recommended for regularization and then they have terminated, my lord.
terminated at the recommendation of state.
Okay, next.
That I will
My lord.
oblige your lordship.
Non-implementation of order, my lord. Order dated. Lordship, may only kindly have a glance at order dated 16/2/2024, your lordship. On the last date that it was listed.
16/2.
Lordship. Lords, we have already filed an SLP challenging the order, your lordship. That SLP is still pending, my lords.
The last time also same.
Lordship, I pray,
Directed to obtain stay order or compliance?
Contemptor opposite party is granted further 4 weeks time for taking steps for early listing of SLP. 2023 ରେ ଆପଣ SLP listing ହେଇନି?
Lords, I'll take that instruction, your lordship.
देखें कौन अवस्था? Let's see. Diary number 42464. There it is. Spending. 3-5 ଦେଖୁଛି।
Requisite file करनांती।
हाँ?
Requisite file करनांती।
ଏଠି ରିକ୍ୱିଜାଇଟ୍ ଫେର ନଥାଏ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟରେ ରିକ୍ୱିଜାଇଟ୍ ନଥାଏ
Last column ଟା requisite file।
ଏଠି ଆମର ରିକ୍ୱିଜାଇଟ୍ ସୁପ୍ରିମ କୋର୍ଟରେ ରିକ୍ୱିଜାଇଟ୍ ନଥାଏ
Last column।
you have to only just notice is ନା ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ସିଧା ନୋଟିସ ପଠେଇବ don't have to do anything ଯାହା ଦେବା କଥା ସେ ଫାଇଲିଂ ବେଳକୁ ଦେଇ ଦିଆଯାଏ ଆଉ ରିକ୍ୱିଜାଇଟ୍ ସବୁ ହେଲା ତେଇଶ ଦୁଇରେ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ନୋଟିସ ଇସ୍ୟୁ ହେଇଛି it's fair enough so list the matter on May 8th मेरे लगे next
Item 39.
Lord, here is the matter in the petition. What I have challenged the inordinate delay in implementing the punishment which was imposed upon me, for which I have now been denied the opportunity of getting the promotion to the rank of IAS from OAS. If your lordship should just a small date chart, I've just prepared.
39.
39. The lordship should see the second date in 2002.
what is the charges against you
There are certain charges of certain DLR employees were there who had created an issue, and then I was the administrative officer, executive officer at that point of time. Along with others, I was also charged and imposed a minor punishment of stoppage of one increment without cumulative effect. So it can be only 1 year.
okay
One increment is
that
stopped.
they have not did done
No, what they did is, if 2002 the proceeding was started, 2009 they submitted the inquiry report. 2011 they imposed the punishment. They did not implement it. I wrote to them also.
so what is your instruction
Lodge,
you
They
have
have filed a
proposed
count.
just finish it quickly why is unnecessary
No, in 2020
career is just hinging unnecessary
No, my lord, in 2020 they implemented when I was supposed to be considered for the promotion to IAS officer rank. And that point of time, they say that the date of implementation becomes the date, so that 5 years, she has, in the last 5 years of her career in the service, there's a punishment imposed against her of 2011. And vacancy arose in 2019 of the IAS officer rank.
but now what can be done
Lord, she can always be accommodated. There is she has faced the interview, everything is there. So she will get that rank. Because of that only she has not been able to get that rank. And they have filed a counter, and interesting, if your lordships can, I'll just point out two things in their counter affidavit. If your lordships can see that. Lord, counter affidavit by OP number 1, 2, and 3. There are two counters which have been filed.
yes
If your lordship should come to page 3, internal page 3 of that counter affidavit.
3 yes yes
From the top. On scrutiny of a service book, it was found that the same did not reflect implementation of the punishment till 2020. 2011, the punishment was imposed.
Why so much time? Which department?
That is, OSS, I think must be under the GA department only.
So how could you take so much time?
Well, now it is under the GA and Revenue and Disaster Management, both 1, 2, 3, they have filed together.
So punishment was imposed on 2011 and they implemented in 2020.
20.
Like Lord Counsel for the petitioner submit that the punishment, the pronouncement of the punishment was in the year 2011, whereas the said punishment was imposed on the petitioner in the year 2022.
2020.
After a long period of 9 years, the GA department and
Revenue and Disaster
Revenue and Disaster Department is to file an affidavit stating what is the reason for imposing the punishment after 9 years. The said affidavit has to be filed within 2 days from today. This is the matter on 19.
Lords, may grant me only.
They have to file within 2 days. I'm giving 2 days. Otherwise, the officer will be there. If they said the said affidavit is not filed within 2 days, the concerned secretary, the GA department secretary GA shall be personally present before the court.
Lordship may put it to 19th,
Monday.
my lords.
Monday.
Monday, my lords. I'll file it to Lordship.
Monday.
Lords.
Failing with the secretary, GA shall be personally present in the court. This is too much. They should learn a lesson. This is not done.
No, I was also
9
going
years,
through.
how can you just sit over somebody's punishment for 9 years and suddenly when he is due, I mean something is due for promotion, you suddenly rake up the issue. This is, I don't know what kind of system this work.
They have written that it is my responsibility to see that it is implemented. This is written in their counter affidavit.
Is it not a duty to implement that? Why should
No, I don't subscribe to that submission. We have written that, but
they should have.
Item 40.
Tell them this is not done and that we immediately file what is the reason or else you have to be present.
Lordship, a free copy of the order, maybe.
No. And by Monday at 2 p.m.
Lordship.
My lords, request to my lords to see order number 9. Order number 9 dated 15th of February 2024. This is a cooperative society that special audit matter. That I had
not been solved so far.
Sir, say good third more time nahi karli.
How is the opposite party?
State.
About time never aji. Ke time never. Sure.
Sir, our argument virtually your lordship has pinpointed the issue.
Yeah.
Order dated 15th of February 2024. Okay, देखो.
15th February.
Right. 15/2/2024 order number 9. এইটি আপন pinpoint कर ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି. This I have to answer now.
You have answered this. I have.
But they answered. Let me say. Last occasion they said that this special audit is in terms of section 62, subsection 1, Roman 2. Therefore, the second proviso to subsection 1 of Odisha Cooperative Society Act of section 62 is not applicable. That is what my learned friend says. Now I will have to answer that. Now your lordship may see for the present section 62 first. But if I answer that, then I have a case. Otherwise, I don't have it.
Let me see what is
That is what this.
As per section 62 of the Odisha Cooperative Society Act, my lord, the section 62 says audit, inquiry, inspection, and surcharge. Your lordship on last occasion directed me 2 questions. First, your lordship directed me if the proviso is very clear to make a audit, the authority should take assistance of national, some of the chartered accountants, those who are empaneled with some nationalized bank manner. That was the provision as laid down by on the proviso, my lord. So far, my answer is, my lord, there are 2 types of audits. First one is audit, which is a special statutory audit. Clause 1 says about the statutory audit. Those two provisos are for the special audit matter, sorry, statutory audit. So far the special audit is concerned, there is absolutely nothing in the statute regarding the appointment of that chartered accountant, those who are empaneled in the nationalized bank.
Okay.
I am reading it, madam. Audit or concurrent audit of the accounts of the society, any society or
But
class
here
of society.
issue is something different. Not
My lord, there are two issues. There are two issues. One is in respect of a central or state cooperative bank, the audit is to be conducted by a chartered accountant from out of the panel of the nationalized bank. But they have conducted an audit here by their normal auditor, which I say goes to the inherent jurisdiction. This normal auditor,
normal auditor. Okay.
not auditor appointed by the auditor general, which I say that they do not have jurisdiction to entertain this audit. My learned friend says that there are two kinds of audit. Let me clarify. Two counts. One is a normal audit, annual audit, other is a special audit. In case of a special audit, the provisions of subsection 1 kindly similar to it is mandatory. That says, provided further that the accounts of Odisha State Cooperative Bank and Central Cooperative Bank shall be audited by chartered accountants from the panel approved by the National Bank. That is a mandatory provision. Subsection 2 says the Auditor General may.
So what is your stand? Clarify it. Finish it.
I am clarifying. I am only pointing the subsection 2, my lord. Clause 2. The Auditor General may on his own motion or on a requisition from the registrar, government ru se anithile, government authorize kale special audit ପାଇଁ government direction dele, secretary of the cooperation department. Thereafter he make a special audit. Okay. In view of this clause 2.
My learned friend
this clause 2,
is
man.
not correct.
Okay, both of you give me a note.
My lord, kindly see, my lord, move status. He is not
Give me a
correct.
note.
Kindly see, my lord, rule 58 sub rule 5. Sir, achi. Rule 58.5 says all the provisions of audit shall be applicable to special audit. Kindly see, my lord. Kindly see that rule. My learned friend has not seen that rules.
Which rule?
Kindly see rule 58 sub rule 5 of Cooperative Society rules. Kindly see, my lord. This is the rules for audit. Sub rule 5 should have been placed in all fairness.
Rule matlab ko rule?
Sir, say Odisha Cooperative Societies rules 1965. Rule 58 sub rule 5. Sir, special audit ko that subsection 1 is very much applicable. Kindly see this rules, my lord.
Unless Auditor General rejects otherwise.
No, Lord, in case of a special audit. ଆପଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ବହି ଧରିଛନ୍ତି?
ଏଇଟା ଆସୁ।
Sir, ଏଇଟା ମୋ ବହି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, ଏଇଟା ଅଛି। ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ। Clearly, again, special audit ko 62(1) is applicable. How can you say it's not applicable? 58.5 is clear. You should have placed these rules. What are you speaking about? Kindly see. 58.5 ମୁଁ ମାର୍କ କରିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା। Sub rule 5. देखलिए sir.
In case of special
Clearly,
re-audit.
special audit
of the accounts.
provisions of section 62 is wholly made applicable.
Yes.
How can you say this without placing these rules?
Notes of submission.
Lord, what is the law?
58. Can you have a glass to page 58, man?
ଆଉ ଟିକେ ମୁଁ କହିଦେବି ମୁଁ କାମଟା ସାରିଦେବି ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଏଥିରେ ନୋଟ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଖତମ
ସାର୍ ମୋ କେସରେ ମେରିଟ ନାହିଁ
ମୁଁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ମାନେ କିଛି ଏତେ ଶୁଣିବାର କିଛି ଜରୁରୀ ନାହିଁ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟିଏ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ସାର୍
କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ହ୍ୱାଟ ଇଜ ଦ ସ୍କୋପ ଅଫ ଦି ଅଡିଟ୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ
ଅଲରେଡି କଣ ମୁଁ ବୁଝି ସାରିଲିଣି ଆପଣ ମୋତେ ନୋଟ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଖତମ ଆଇ ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟୁଡ ତଥାପି କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଖାଲି କହିଦେଇଥାଏ
ହଁ ୟେସ୍ ୟେସ୍
ସାର୍ ସେ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଏ ସିଇଓ if you see section 62, appointment of a CEO can never form subject matter of a special audit.
That's correct. That's what I'm from the beginning. I was
so grateful, man.
Give a note.
My lord, I have specifically mentioned in my counter affidavit, not only the appointment of CEO, there are other two aspects in there. I have categorically
give me a note. Both of you give me a note. Okay.
What a retired ଲୋକଟାକୁ ନେଇକି ବସିଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟା କି ରୁଲ ବାହାରେ
କୋଉଠି ଏଇଟା
ଅଛି
କୋଉ ଜାଗାରେ ଏଇଟା
ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ we have advertised we have formed a committee ଆଜ୍ଞା 20 ଜଣ ଲୋକ କମିଟିର ମେମ୍ବର DRCS କମିଟିର ମେମ୍ବର advertisement କଲୁ open advertisement କଲୁ RBI guideline ରେ application ମାଗିଲୁ people applied selection committee ହେଲା test ହେଲା selected ହେଲା appointment ହେଲା
आमे रेस्टोरेंट को कहलो अप्रूवल पाई ए जो ए मेन प्रॉब्लम हेची the managing director of the state cooperative bank wanted to plant his man in that society. We did not do that. We did not permit that. सेटा जेहेतु आमे कलुनी आम एगेस्ट आगे एमिति अवस्था करले से बैंक टाको बंद कर देला से he has been removed by writ of quorum by this honorable court. By this honorable court.
ए कोर्ट को भाई करसला
आगे
एक कोर्ट को भाई
माने डिवीजन बेंच से निजे मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर
सिंगल बेंच
सर से निजे मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर he had no eligibility no qualification
केमती कोर्ट कला किछि त थिबो ना
हां अछि ना से भाई he that managing director from state cooperative bank who compelled us to this that he has been removed by writ of quorum to judgment of the conduct. Look, kindly see this managing director is the problem. Amara refinance action hela this person is the main problem for the whole state cooperative system टाको ये डैमेज कर दी चाहिए कोवारंटर ये रिमूव हला फाइनली आमे ही करलु आमे ही करछु
एजर मु का रिमूव करी
सर मु का एई थरा आपण से जो ऑडिट एई लोक करई थला सेटा चैलेंज हिची ए लोक ही से ऑडिट स्पेशल ऑडिट विदाउट वायोलेटिंग ऑल प्रोविजंस ऑफ लॉ कर दा
हो दियंतु आपण एटा नोट गुटे दियंतु बोथ ऑफ यू बाय मंडे आउथर लगा नोट पई
सर आसु मंडे
नोट
मु दे दी नोट दे दी
खाली नोट पई
आ आनंद मु दे दी
ठीक है बिकॉज़ पीपल फॉरगेट ना
मु आपण को काली दे दी
10 to forget that's it 10 to forget
we have highest regards for my lords
no I know what this is because of your busy schedule
I will give my lord
okay next
interim orders to continue till interim order
next
Item 42.
Notice were issued and sufficient, my lord, as per the noting, registry receive a letter from insurance ombudsman. That letter may be given.
कौन लेटर
Ombudsman or letter issue.
ombudsman को पार्टी कौन पे बना है वो
That I am challenging the order of insurance.
अरे ऑर्डर बोलते तक पार्टी मोर ऑर्डर चैलेंज करे मतलब पार्टी बने ना कौन टू मच जार ऑर्डर चैलेंज तक पार्टी बना जाए केवल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव ऑर्डर गुडा सिना करांदी ombudsman क्वासी जुडिशियल अथॉरिटी बसती सिटी हाउ कैन यू मेक हिम पार्टी यार यहाँ पार्टी बनाने के लिए कुछ सबको कुछ जनरल गाइडलाइन इशू करना पड़ेगा किसको
All the
पार्टी
opposite parties not appearing.
बकवास जहाँ की इच्छा ताकि पार्टी बनेगी चले झगड़े जहाँ को इच्छा लगेगा बने दो पार्टी
Kindly fix a date.
बैंक
let
तो
them
सीधा
apply.
आरबीआई को पार्टी बना दो फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर को कहीं छाड़ दो तभी बने दे पार्टी तो प्रधानमंत्री भी अच्छी ऑर्डर तो सब अच्छी तभी बने दे पार्टी कहीं छाड़ दो ओके यू यही नहीं रिक्विजिट पहले नहीं
Requisite है कि माने valid service है कि appear करना.
Okay, non-appears, though valid, service has been valid. List the matter on 2nd May.
Obliged.
Next,
43.
43.
May I please, Lord?
Oh, is it?
Rent issue. We
Rent.
were, the branch was, in fact, is not rent issue area. And so also your lordship may kindly see agree.
Oh, is it कौन तू मते?
The branch was.
One was notice to the vacate the premise of the petitioner breaching the agreement executed between the bank and the petitioner when without clearing area monthly.
But what has happened, my lord, the agreement was executed in between the bank and the branch manager and the present petitioner for a premises.
कितने दिन पाई?
3 years, 3 years it is extended.
5 years plus 3 years. 13 years.
3 years it is extended. Fact remains, your lords, for a certain premises, they asked the petitioner, my lord, to raise a construction for the benefit of the bank. And that was sent for approval. That was not actually found place in the agreement. But after construction, they used that, pending disposal of the approval under Annexure 4. So I claim that rent for that premises, which is not a part of the agreement. Moreover, my lord, what has happened, as per the clause X, so they have to, my lord, give 3 months notice to vacate the premises. But they have only issued 1 month notice and vacated the premises.
But
The
3 months,
I have
3 months payment देइछ.
ना किछ payment.
अपन देखेले से agreement रो.
My lord, see, kindly straight way come to page 34. No, sorry, 33. Clause B.
33.
3, my lord.
Roman 5.
Yes. Notwithstanding anything to the
Sir,
contrary.
ମୁଁ ଖୋଲିନି ଏ ଯାଏ ଆସିନି 33. Yes.
Notwithstanding anything to the contrary between herein
କୋଉଠି
before
33 ଅଲଗା କଣ ବାହାରୁଛି
the lessee
Notwithstanding
shall be-
କାହିଁ କୋଉଠି ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ?
Petition ର 33.
ଓ last ଟା ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି
Agia, last portion.
anything
Clause B.
contrary therein before the content the lessee shall be entitled and shall have option to terminate this
The
lease at
any
any
on
time
giving 3
on
calendar
giving 3 calendar months prior
on
notice
notice
relating
writing to
lesson
the lesser
and
on
on expiration of the period to
period
be mentioned in such if the lesser shall at any time.
and you will also may
So
straightly
you have 3 months, sir. 3 months.
DI 3 months notice we have given. Within 1 month we vacated the
No, no,
premises,
notice has
handed
given-
over.
Sir,
For
3 months
3 months,
notice, sir.
3 months rent we have given.
No, no.
That I'll
that.
file the necessary payment right
So
from
if
the
you are
schedule.
getting the rent, then what is the
No,
problem?
my lord, the
it's
3
hardly-
months जो payment, whenever 3 months payment is concerned, my learning senior is saying it is false one. No payment has been.
Okay,
given.
I'll file
And
all
second,
the.
you will also may come to annexure 4. For a moment. Bank has asked for construction of a part building.
How many years left?
No, we have already left the. This thing.
Oh, already left.
Left the premises. Thereafter, I have come before lordships.
ଆପଣ 3 months ରେ ତ ଜାଗାରେ ପଇସା ଦେଲେ ତ ଅସୁବିଧା କଣ?
ଏ ପଇସା ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ପୁରା ସେ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ପଇସା ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ଆଉ ପଇସା ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି?
ନାଇଁ
ଦେଇଛୁ
ନାଇଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
I have averred in my counter. I'll give the which amount co account ରେ ଯାଇ ସେଇଟା ବି ଦେଇଦେବି.
କୋଉଠି ଅଛି?
ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି
ହଁ ଦେଇଦେବ
କାଉଣ୍ଟରକୁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ। କାଉଣ୍ଟର ପେଜ କେତେ? ମାନେ କୋଉ ଜାଗାରେ ଅଛି କହନ୍ତୁ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା
another is my lord regarding the construction used and not paid.
ସାର୍ ଏ ଯେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ମ୍ୟାଟର କଣ କିଏ କେତେ ବଢିଲେ ଛିଣ୍ଡିଲା କେତେ ଘର ବନେଇଲେ ସେଗୁଡା ମୁଁ କାହିଁ ପଶିବି ତା ଭିତରେ?
At each and every 3 years, my lord, it is renewed. But
I am this bothered about renewed କି arbitration clause ଅଛି କି?
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
କାଢିକି ରଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
we shifted the branch because for the reason for the old people handicapped because it was on the first floor. So we went to a
Which
ground.
district? Cuttack?
No, Puri.
Puri.
It is on the beach road of Puri and
place
Konar. Chaitana. That also I
You
got
file a affidavit.
Okay.
The bank to file an affidavit
with regard to the payment.
regarding the payment of the rent. List matter Monday, Tuesday.
rent in respect of 3 months what my lord and senior is saying.
With respect of 3 months
3 months notice period.
notice. Next.
Item 44.
So 22 तारीख का
22 ठीक है।
कितने तारीख होगी
22 तारीख
44 yes.
22 तारीख लास्ट वर्किंग डे हो 15 तारीख
ना ना अप्रैल 22
April mom. April.
I am sir deeply obliged.
Yes.
The last occasion, Lordship directed to take instruction what is the total outstanding due against the petitioner. So nowadays till March 5/3 8,36,670 ଟଙ୍କା।
So they don't know.
A promissory note issued in the year 2004, can it be enforced beyond the period of limitation prescribed under the Limitation Act?
No.
What you cannot do directly, can you be allowed to do it indirectly? A promissory note is sought to be enforced. Yes, you have a right to enforce it, but when it can be enforced within the period of limitation prescribed under the law, can you go beyond the law? So what you cannot do directly by filing a suit, you are doing it indirectly by approaching this honorable court under 226 manner. So my respective submission is that I still owe money to the bank. but you cannot enforce it because it is barred by limitation. Promissory note, my lord. My employer has given a promise that he will deduct from my salary and repay to the loanee, repay to the bank. That the employer hasn't done. Now that is sought to be enforced now, my lord. A promissory note is sought to be enforced.
When was that?
2004.
2004.
Ebe sir, limitation ko uchi tini varsa.
Lordship may kindly have to page 12. The condition stipulated in that note. That is it is a promissory note in guise of the irrevocable letter of authority that. Clause 2.1. An irrevocable letter of authority from the employee for deduction of sum of such and such from his salary every month beginning from the salary for the month of March 2004. Then Lordship stated come to annex.
This is the undertaking.
Undertaking. That employer undertaking. On the basis of this, the loan was released. Then your Lordship may kind of if we in case the employee lends or he resigns VRS from service, same will not be accepted.
So total outstanding is they do not काम खत्म ऐसे कथा कोड़ा है ला. Let the matter be finished. See we खत्म ये खत्म.
See यहाँ interest जोड़ी के यहाँ माने it will be a monster.
बैंक तो तो सिर्फ monster करी हुए हो. Total कितने नहीं दिले?
1,50,000 टଙ୍କା आ गया.
एबे कितने होती?
वर्तमान सुधा 8,36,000 2004 20 वर्ष
20 years with
20 years.
20 years with
20 years, that's why they cannot enforce it, my lord. It is
ये करी नहीं पैसे मांगी भी नहीं.
under law, my lord, they have to do it.
No, law.
Can they bypass the law and then resort to something which is not permissible?
What are they resorting to?
The conditions stipulate that we undertake to abide by the instruction given the employee as a irrevocable letter of authority as stated above.
That undertaking has not been honored.
Deal
So
closure.
how long you can
Forget all these things. I'm just going to a pragmatic approach. I'm going to have this.
Sir,
please let's do one. Let's do tell your client. It can
see, let him go and let the writ remain pending, my lord.
Payment कितने करी की कितने दिन भीतर they will also consider that part of it. Finish unnecessary.
So I pray, my lord, one thing, let the writ remain pending. I'll ask my client to go and approach them and find out a solution to the issue.
Okay. Land counsel for the petitioner shall instruct his client to approach the bank for repayment of the loan account, and accordingly the bank shall consider sympathetically and in order to settle the loan account. List the matter on
May 2nd week of
6th man. 6th.
Hon'Ble.
Short. Wait.
6th.
Item 45.
Yes.
For item number 45, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. A. Khan for the opposite part number 1, my lord.
What is the issue?
Insurance money has not been released by the party number 1, insurance company.
Actually, boy, the copy of the podi period.
ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅକେଜନ
ଟାଇପ କରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି ସେମିତି ଦେଖାଏ ଏଇଟା କାହା ପାଇଁ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ପଢି ହେବନି ଲାଭ କଣ?
then lordship wanted to know whether the
wanted to know ଯେ ଏଇଥିରୁ ପଢିବି କେମିତି?
ତାଙ୍କର ୱେବସାଇଟ ହିଁ
ୱେବସାଇଟରେ ମୁଁ କଣ କରିବି ଆପଣ ଭଲ ଭଲ ପେପର ଯଦି ଆଣିଲେନି What do you want to show? What do you want to show from this?
separate premium ଦିଆହେଇଛି 27 lakh sum assured ହେଇଛି. They have to release that amount.
What is your stand?
Your lordship, I pray for 3 weeks time to file my counter, my lord.
Counter.
After appearance on 27/3, this is the first time it came. I pray for 3 weeks time, my lord, for counter filing.
Premium ଦିଆହେଇଛି 1 lakh
Opposite party.
784.
Opposite party 6 weeks time to file the counter. This the matter. 6th May.
Your lordship, I pray for OP number 1, my lord, only. Only OP number 1.
How can you see it?
OP 2 Shanti Bank. It is HDFC Bank, my lord. I'm for insurance company, my lord. Your lordship, date
6th May.
Obliged, your lordship.
Item 46.
Noting ଆସିଛି OP2 refuse କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ଆମ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ନୁହଁ ସେ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ହଉଛି ଯାଜପୁର ରୋଡ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଯେହେତୁ ଯାଜପୁର ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ସେ ରିସିଭ କରିନା
ଯାଜପୁର ରୋଡ ରେକ୍ଟିଫାଇ କରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଯେମିତି ଦେବେ ସେମିତି ଯିବ ଆଉ ଆମେ ଥୋଡ଼ି ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିବୁ ଆପଣ ଯେମିତି ଲେଖିକି ଦେବେ ସେମିତି ଯିବ ଆପଣ ଯାଜପୁର ରୋଡ ଦେଲେ ଯାଜପୁର ରୋଡକୁ ଯିବ ଯାଜପୁର ଲେଖିଲେ ଯାଜପୁର ଟାଉନ ଯିବ
ଯାଜପୁରଟା ଲେଖିଦେଲି ରୋଡଟା ଛାଡି
ସେ ଛାଡ ଆପଣ ଭୁଲ କଲେ ଆମେ କଣ କରିବୁ ଯିବନି କନେକ୍ସନ କରିଦେବୁ the petitioner to rectify the address properly.
ଆଉ ତାର କପିଟା ବି ମୁଁ ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି ଗୋଟେ କପି ଦଉଛି ଦେ ଟେକ୍ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ
ठीक है next
Item 46.
46
Obliged, your lordship.
46 matter today I'm filing the rejoinder affidavit and copy already been served.
filing the rejoinder affidavit list the matter 8th May. Next
Interim order to continue.
interim order only. Next
Item 48.
48
in this matter and for the petitioner and my respectful submission would be that the opposite party are not allowing me to operate the locker.
Why?
The locker was
why is not allowing you to operate?
they have appeared today after
You are for the bank.
Not a nominee, my lord.
You are for the bank.
I am for the bank, my lord.
He's the nominee.
He's not nominee.
Who is he?
He's only assessor.
accessor to the locker.
Accessor to locker. What is the father is that, my lord? So that nominee is the legal heir. But he has not filed legal heir certificate in the bank. So that only he is assessor. He has no role to access the bank, my lord. After father died.
So why don't you file a legal heir certificate?
Yes, yeah.
I will file legal heir, but I want to know whether the accessor has no right to over this same to operate.
I don't know what is the law regarding that access.
Yes. But
What is the law, sir?
banking regulation, act, my lord.
Banking regulation act.
Yes, there is nominee.
Banking regulation act କୋଉଠି ଅଛି?
Banking regulation.
ସେଥିରେ କୋଉଠି ପାଇବି?
access ଅଛି। Nominee, accessor to the.
ପଢାନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖିକି କଣ?
I'm one of the legal. Nominee only to see the. ମାନେ no ସେ
କୁହନ୍ତୁ। କୋଉ ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନ ଅଛି?
फाइल काउंटर मारले
अरे बाहर कर देला काउंटर को पड़े जाऊ कौन एटा एमती कौन From the beginning, you should have told. एमबी खोजिले पाइबेनी कौन लगा है opposite party 6 1 week time to file the counter. Place the matter 30th.
Item 49.
49.
Item 49, that matter that,
Sorry, 45ZF. Notice of claims of other persons regarding safety of lockers and receivable. No notice of the claim of any person other than the direct or the other than the hire of locker shall be received by the banking company, not shall be the banking company be bound by any such notice, even though especially given of it. Provided that where any decree, order, or certificate, if and give a decree, any decree,
You
order.
file an affidavit.
he file an affidavit. On that regard, he may be permitted
that
to
is
file.
only.
Yes, my lord. Also, there is a provision, so you have filed a decree on or order
You
on a
file it
certificate
now,
copy.
file.
That also you have, the bank will be giving. to the-
Okay, next.
Item 49.
49, that matter, that date of the school boy of 18.
क्या हुआ?
He also made that last occasion died to file anything.
हाँ,
In the similar cases of free application by this Hon'Ble court, and given compensation for 10 lakh rupees.
That's it.
And one matter.
State, आप लोग file करो.
I am also serving. You lordship may kindly see one judgment I have, which has been referred to the writ appeal. And while confirming the judgment passed by single judge, honorable single judge, that 10 lakhs has been upheld. And you also may kindly see all the decisions, entire decision of this Supreme Court, as well as the Queen bench has been referred to that. At page 9 of the judgment, I will enclose that. You also may page 9. Writ appeal 1677. You also may kindly see. Page 9. It is started from the page 8.
अरे compensation definition में कौन देखेगी वो compensation definition कौन देखेगी और बाकी बचे Queen's bench King bench ये कौन करेगी ये कौन लगाई जी definition यहाँ पे दरकार नहीं
that has been considered by this court.
What considered compensation?
Paragraph 7 you also may kindly see whether the respondent is entitled to compensation or not, and under the first circumstances compensation can be awarded. This court has already considered the same in the Vibhuti Chandra Mohanty and state of Orissa and others in WBC number 12.
Okay, state you file.
Yes. And in this this order also 10 lakhs rupees has been compensated.
Okay, we'll see that.
Lordship,
File
only
it.
notes of submission.
File a reply. मतलब sorry note written note. File a written.
এটা স্বর্ণ পাখের হচ্ছে করুচি বলে সে দেব কালি
हाँ वो मन में तो कल दे दिया order दे next yes next
10 lakhs all these are not
sir मुझे देखी भी sir let me find out oh order है कौन कौन करा
I pray also can also in general order has been passed. So far as all the structure who has been school has been premises and activity, they should be ensured that the no old structure would be there. That such an incident should not be happened. I pray also with indulgence in that respect also. That general order to be passed in that respect also. Apart from my
next
Item 52.
My lord, in last occasion, your lordship, for instruction.
Your lordship has directed to take instruction regarding the victim compensation, whether the petitioner is entitled to or not.
कौन है तो लगी
Your lordship, the husband of the petitioner.
Today morning, I will talk to him. I got a short date for them. They did the instruction.
and consider the state to take instruction list matter on 30th
Oblige, lordship.
52
53.
53 53 none appear list the matter on 29th
Item 54.
54
In this case, my lord, I have filed the debt chart and the judgments also I have filed. And this is a case, my lord, the petitioner was a constable and recruited in the limited departmental examination, qualified for the post of sub-inspector. But in medical, he was found unfit on the ground that he undescended testis. When one testis is not in the scrota. That is the ground.
That is a ground, sir.
That is the only ground that has been rejected.
Only no, that is serious ground.
That is what, my lord, I have submitted, and two judgments also to that effect.
Sir,
Also.
judgment
A
what,
person, my lord, only point, the 2 points I am raising, my lord, in the for the post of constable, the nature of duties function is more arduous than the sub-inspector.
Who told
And
you that?
my lord,
Sub-inspector also equally tedious work.
and limited.
Similarly, ये भी दौड़िबा, से भी दौड़िबा, काम pressure तार भी अधिक.
My lord, number 2, my lord, a
Sir,
person.
Good katha, physical deformity, they find anything physical unfitness. The court cannot make them give by karo.
Gote jins my lord, limited departmental examination, eta hoche gote career advancement promotion. The promotion dia hochi gote loko general ground re.
Sir, physical dekhibe.
Correct, my lord. Apan jaha kochun thik. Gote jins hochi career advancement re promotion regular basis re se promotion after 20 years, 30 years bhi pai paribo. Sub-inspector parjanta. When he is old. And in limited examination, select is the same person, he is eligible after 20 years when for the post of sub-inspector. And that is the point it has been argued. That is the judgment also I have given to that. Delhi High Court judgment, and the same is the point it has been argued.
Their medical review board, medical board is
a medical board initially they have found that
this court can't.
Your lordship, I will be grateful. Your lordship, see the judgment. Your lordship,
sir, judgment can't.
And that is the analysis.
See, if a medical board finds somebody unfit, this court cannot make him fit. No court can make him fit. If medical board says,
the ground on which it has been rejected, that is
important ground, sir.
Again, jaha kohuchen apun thik, kintu again jodiye jinsa again. Jodiye jinsa. Eta hochi direct recruitment au limited departmental examination career advancement.
Departmental examination dekhibe ni. Medical
dekhibe ni. Again, ye gote what is the logic? What is the logic?
Clerical kaam kornahanti na. Field work.
Again, thik. Je kintu sub-inspector post rehta, it is less na.
Ki kohla less
than the sub-inspector, than the constable. Constable jaha doudibo.
Constable kano? Ajikal the basic constable to inspector douduchi.
Particular case re, even if he is consider न होची
ताले आपण इंस्पेक्टर को देखो नांती बोले आपण फैमिली रे की अछि कि नाही सेति में आपण नगद कहउछन
my father was an
अछन 50 के दौड़ंती
my father was an army officer रो नहीं ए केस रे कोन हेची 30 वर्ष पर गोटे लोक ओल्ड हला बेल को एलिजिबल होची सब इंस्पेक्टर बेगा किंतु एटी कैरियर एडवांसमेंट रे एथरे सेम ग्राउंड रे इट हैज बीन रिजेक्टेड
फिजिकल फिटनेस तो देखिए ना
फिजिकल देखिबा कथा नहीं
हाउ कैन फिजिकल फिटनेस बी कोर्ट कैन इंटरफियर इन द फिजिकल फिटनेस
आपण केमते एप्रिशिएट करबे मु जजमेंट तिरा को देछि योर लॉर्डशिप में एप्रिशिएट द जजमेंट
मेडिकल बोर्ड कहउची जनकर प्रॉब्लम अछि
मेडिकल प्रॉब्लम अछि दिस इज द इलस्ट्रेशन दिस इज द आर्गुमेंट इट हैज बीन मेड बाय that my lord now Delhi High Court Judge Rekha Pali he has argued the judgment, argued the case, and this is the point that it is the career advancement. Number 1, number 2 is it has been argued that in the old age a person is eligible in regular.
से केस रे कोन हितला डिफेक्ट थिला
से केस रे डिफेक्ट थिला आईसाइट
ता चले सर एटा सीरियस डिफेक्ट आईसाइट के बेल भूलभाल मेजरमेंट कर दे कि ए जो डिफेक्ट कोआ होजी सेटा सीरियस डिफेक्ट. That is a serious defect. You go and find out in any literature. Eyesight defect is different. ठीक है भूलभाल ही पारे मेजरमेंट रे एटा तो सीरियस
देछि जजमेंट देछि आपण को देखिबे सबमिशन देछि
eyesight is a difference.
नहीं अलर्ट्स में सी द असेसमेंट्स जा देखो अलर्ट्स में क्लोज
give me the note
देता दे दी
you also give the note
already they did judgment.
I am for the appeal party. I will to file the counter and taking the stand that
On that respect, my lord.
Counter file करना जब
Counter file कर दें, that is the only ground there.
give me note
Note ଆଉ judgment ଦିଟା ଦେ।
give me a short note
କାଉଣ୍ଟରରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ରୋଚରରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଯେ ଏଇ ଫିଜିକାଲ ଫିଟନେସ ଥିବା ଦରକାର that is mentioned, that is the page 31 and 32 that is clear mention there ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି general exemption ଯୋଉଟାକୁ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ତାପରେ 32 page ରେ
Ground of
both the testicle at the scrotum and
I know sir एते पढ़न्तु नी मु जानिछि से सुनदु एटा serious can't be
ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ if your lordship appreciate that way ଯେମିତି appreciate କରିବେ।
बहुत समय मेजरमेंट भूल भाल जे गुटे डॉक्टर वाला आउट अलगा एटा तो जो
नहीं एठी भी सेम डॉक्टर अगेन सेम डॉक्टर he has recommended that he is fit पुणी अगेन रिव्यू बोर्ड रे अनफिट
where is that fit लिखले देखले
गोटाके फिट गोटाके अनफिट हला परे
कोडी देखले
मेडिकल बोर्ड इज अनफिट
मेडिकल बोर्ड अनफिट
मेडिकल बोर्ड कथा माना जिवो
मेडिकल बोर्ड
कहला
प्राइवेट डॉक्टर से कहा
नहीं नहीं प्राइवेट
सर सिंगल डॉक्टर की कोन कहला नॉट सो
नहीं डॉक्टर
मेडिकल बोर्ड जेते फाइंडिंग देछि ताकू माने
तापर अगेन रिव्यू बोर्ड है के सब मना करछन या
फिर
अपन देखंतु
and that is this is under
judgment data both the judgments I have given your lords may appreciate that way
if you are getting
Judgment.
something you can get but you have to balance both the side na
your lords
you are right because see the kind of defects
I
pointed
find
out that is a serious defect
I find
that
this
will have impact on his working and
is what then what is the logic it has been argued that a person who is eligible at the older age is ineligible at the younger age in a limited
Maybe.
department like
maybe
same person
that can't be
you also may see that
ନାହିଁ ନା ଗୋଟେ part
okay next
Obliged.
don't discuss
Obliged.
too much
Item 55.
Obliged.
I have read I understood that's all go
my name may be J
name next
Obliged.
My lord, in this case,
कितने ना 50
55.
an order of punishment by deferring the inquiry report, but no second so cause notice. I am challenging that punishment order. The inquiry report exonerated me. So therefore, the law requires.
I am for the opposite party. Just now I have received the rejoinder, your lordship.
Rejoinder is not required. I have just formally prepared that because I have taken time. I will
Don't
file in
go
the
through.
box.
Let him go through
Well, I will file it in the box.
बच्चा काउंसिल
हाँ ठीक है.
पढ़ने दो
That's the only point. Simple.
next मंडे रखी दूची
Monday, Tuesday, no, Friday.
ट्यूसडे कर दो
Tuesday. Right.
next
56.
56 non APS दे दिया एक तरह दे 57
57 urgent age.
58
58.
yes महापात्र
58, I prefer an urgent one.
काई
This is senior will conduct this one.
ସବୁବେଳେ ତ ସିନିୟର ପଛରେ ଗୋଡେଇଲା ଆଉ ନିଜେ ଟିକେ କିଛି ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କର ମୌକା ଆଉ ମୌକା ଦେବା ଅଛି ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କର ଖାଲି ସିନିୟର ମୁଁ କହିଲେ କୋର୍ଟ କହିଲେ ନା ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କଲା କଷ୍ଟ ପଡିଗଲେ କହିଲା ମୁଁ କରିଦେଲି କହିବ ଗଲା ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କର ସିନିୟର ଆଚ୍ଛା ଅଫିସରେ କର କଣ ମୁଁ କହିଲେ ଅଫିସରେ କଣ କର ଯାଇକି ଜଷ୍ଟ ବୁଲି ବୁଲାକି ଆସ ପାନ ଫାନ ଖେଳିବି यू आर नॉट विजिबल मैडम तो कभी इधर आ जाते कभी VC में आ जाते पूरा एवरीवेयर विजिबल
Sir, your lordships, in the present case, your lordships, the petitioner, the appellant has challenged the or judgment and order of conviction and sentence dated 22/2/2011 under section 452, 323, 427, 506 and IP 34 of IPC.
What is your name? I have forgotten. What is your name?
Show me das.
Show me. Okay.
Your lordships was pleased to grant bail on both the appellants in criminal division 42 and 41. Sorry, 42 and 43.
Okay.
I pray your lordships may give me some time. I will get prepared in this case and I'll argue.
Okay. Non-counsel for the petitioner. 6 1 time to prepare the matter and argue. List the matter. 26 रखुची है ना? 26.
26.
You prepare it. Come and argue here. How far your house is from here?
Yes, sir.
केते दूर?
Baxi Bazar.
ଏଇ ପାଖଟା ଆମ ଘର ପାଖରେ. She is very near her.
Yes, Your Lordship. I'll go and argue.
Because ये जो criminal revision एगुड़ा argue करना है physically कला बोलो. That's better. I'm not discouraging your this thing, but it's better.
Sir, it be LCR ଟା ବି ରହୁଛି ଏଠି ପାଖରେ.
LCR भी अच्छी था. If you want to see something also, you can see if you want. So that's
Yes,
better.
Your Lordship.
ठीक है. और कुछ? हो गया?